Hey guys, Josh here. This is not how I normally do intros. I don't know how. I've forgotten how to do an intro. Welcome to the AF Stewards stream. We've got a lot to get through. We've got like I think the number was 45 reports to get through. And hopefully we can get them done as quickly as possible because I've got shit to do. Alongside me today, at the minute, we should have more turning up later, but right now we've got Ben.
Hey boys.
We've got Felipe.
Hello everybody.
And for the first time we've got our very own Ali, Polybius.
Hello.
Right, so we said we'd start off with AF4 because we want to punish ourselves. Get the worst of it out of the way first. I have the replay here, assuming it works. This is why I just get unexpected errors all the time.
Have you tried the new Sol Alpha?
No, I don't think I have. I've got Shaders 72 preview.
Yeah, maybe Sol Alpha helps.
Yeah, I haven't got the new Sol. I say it seems to be working. I don't know why it doesn't work. It's sort of a bit sporadic on the replays, whether it works or not. Let's say we've got AF. We're going to look at AF4 Silverstone first. Then we've in no particular order. We've also got AF Asia at Bahrain. We've got AF3 at Nola, and we've got AF1 at Kyalami. Plenty to go through. 3 new series we started this weekend. They all went really well. The racing went really well, at least. AF1, we don't talk. Oh look, we have a bot. Bye bye bot. He's already banned. I can't even ban him. Where's the button? Okay, never mind. I can't do that. Someone else do it. Someone report him or
I don't know how to do it.
I can't do it. Who's logged into the AF Twitch account? Because it's me, but not me. I'll give it to the guys to the stream in a second. I'll just sort this out. Gotta get rid of him. Gotta get rid of him. Ban hammer activated. Oh, right then. Let's get the right screens up and stuff. Switch over to the live broadcast, and I'll stream it on Discord for the rest of the admins. Oh, who's this joining us? Wonderful entry. That's Takuma. Hey, Takuma.
Good timing.
Alright. Good timing to say. Yeah, so the first thing we need to look at, I guess, is lap 1, turn 1. It's an awesome sight to see with all the cars at once. Let me just go to the track map. So yeah, I'm guessing lap 1, turn 1 is the first incident.
No, it's actually Ahmed Tema reporting someone overtaking him under VSC.
I mean, chronologically.
Ah, yeah.
The thing that caused the VSC was this.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That's lap 1.
It is indeed. Got driver names on? Okay.
We have, and let me sort this.
Did X Hunter just forget to start or something? I'm just curious because he wasn't. Oh no, he did. He actually spun. Okay.
So we have a couple of lap 1, turn 1, and we have another 2 that says lap 1, but they don't specify the turn.
So
let's start from the beginning. Let's go from the top. Denny 2005. You put way too many things happen. Look at everything.
This is lap 1, turn 1, yeah?
Lap 1, turn 1, yeah.
Right. So here's the start of it. Mario Fonseca and Arnold Goat coming together. Is there a need for any penalty here? I wonder. They weren't alongside, as you can see by that.
No.
But I'm curious whether it's a bad rejoin, perhaps, after this. from either Fonseca or on a goat. I'm going to switch to Fonseca's telemetry, I think.
But if that made Fonseca spin, then Honor Goat should get a penalty for that.
Yeah, let's have a look at the contact.
Okay.
Yeah, if they weren't alongside and he made him spin.
So you can argue, is Fonseca taking the racing line and Honor Goat's there? And let's go this in slow mo. So these two. You see Fonseca's already moving over.
Yeah, he went very early.
And just a small tap, relatively small tap, just sent them both round.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone's at fault there.
As for me, I think this is sort of when they both got penalised for it, and they weren't alongside. It's just sort of a lap 1 turn 1 misunderstanding. But what I want to see is Fonseca. He's got full brakes on, but just causes all.
Can we see from the cockpit his steering?
Yes.
Whether he steers away or not.
Damage already on the left hand side.
Yeah.
There's the tap. He's just trying to save it. He is trying to save it. It's just not working.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate.
Yeah. I don't think anything necessary here. I think all of this, to be honest, is just a racing incident, unless I'm missing something. What happened over here? Nitram and Max Memes. This looks isolated.
Yeah. Also, Hunter. He was also caught in that.
He was. Hunter is here. I think he lost it on his own, actually.
Yeah.
Oh no, he wasn't.
No,
Definitely
no.
not. I didn't spot this on first viewing. So here's ex-Hunter alongside Manuel Ferrer. Oh, he's gone for a dive. He's gone for a dive and it's gone wrong. He's clipped Zeno. So, penalty for Hunter?
Yeah.
I'd say so.
Yeah. I mean, Zeno has recovered quite well from it. It's like,
But yes.
He's tapping the other way, I'll just come back in. Fine, no problem. So
Yeah, lap 1 turn 1, you don't need to be diving like that.
So it's saying 10 seconds for ex-Hunter. And 1 point. Because we're now issuing penalty. I did put that in the regulations, right?
Yeah.
I did, yes. So yeah, ex-Hunter.
I mean, double. You're talking about double. Seconds.
Not the double thing.
The point.
The penalty point if you have a league license and taking part in AF4. I can't remember if I put that in. I'm pretty sure I did. I'll double check. League licenses. It was in AF4 section. Uh-oh, did I put it in? That's 1.4. Yes, Article 1.4. With the exception of VSC penalties and track limits penalties, when a penalty is applied under the sporting regulations, the stewards may impose penalty points on a driver's league licence if they possess one. It no longer specifies that this does not apply to AF4 or to special events or that sort of thing. So if you have a league licence, with the only place you can't get a penalty point is in the weekly race. Is it a weekly race? So otherwise, in any race you take part in with a league licence, if you cause a collision and get a penalty, you'll get a point. So that's a point for Hunter.
With whom he collided?
Zeno 619.
Zeno.
All of this is just collateral damage. And I think that's it for lap 1, turn 1.
A ver, we have Denny 2005, Mario Fonseca, Nitram. Those are and Ahmed Temel. We should see all of them.
Is this also lap 1, turn 1?
Yeah. This is all lap 1, turn 1 incidents reported.
Mario Fonseca and Nitram. Oh, is this something to do with... I know exactly what this is. This is this. So, Fonseca here. Coming back on the track because Nitram is.
Ah, yeah, that's Penny
here.
there. That's the male.
So
And where
there's
is
no
Nitram?
penalty to be given here, as we already decided, because they all try to just avoid each other and everyone gets caught up in it.
And where is Nitram?
Manages to avoid all of it
Ah, there.
until
Nice.
Max for memes spins into him,
Max
which is
got him.
unfortunate. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just bad luck all around. There's no blame to be assigned here. Everyone just gets caught up.
Okay, so this one. Mario Fonseca. No further action.
No, to answer Rubber, Rubber says barely counter-steered. He'll just let the car go out on track again. No, we looked at the telemetry, we looked at the steering. He did try and counter-steer in both directions to counter each spin. And he was braking as well, full on the brakes. So he was trying not to rejoin like that. So yeah, he tried his best, which is all we can really ask.
And then Mario Fonseca said that he got shunned by someone.
This is lap 1, turn 1 as well.
Yeah,
Okay, that's on a goat again. We've been through all that.
yeah.
Many people reporting the same thing, which fair enough. This is exactly what we asked them to do, just to make sure everything that needs to be reported has been reported. How are they to know someone else has already done it?
Okay, well, the next set is about the ending of the VSC.
Right.
Ahmed said that somebody overtook him and then hit somebody, an S-man as well.
I think I know who this is. We've been through this. This is Manel Ferrer. So just watch what Manel does. Now he wasn't in voice chat. He didn't know. I've talked to him about this. He's okay with what's. We've already agreed. Okay, this is going to be DSQ. We'd love for you to come back. So he's happy with that.
Sorry, first day situation.
It's his first race. He wipes out Ahmed Tamel. And at this point, he's still driving. He's got no idea about the VSC or how it works. He's not in voice chat. He's got no idea.
And who's that? Seno?
Senna doing actually. I didn't spot that before. But at this point, he's realised he's starting to let a few people by. Who on the grass on the left? I'll try. Hey. Okay. Lot more to unpack here than I thought there was.
Yeah, but Seno also overtook everybody.
Yeah.
Do you reckon he's seen Faraday and just thought he could as well?
Quite possibly, yes. Let's see what he does. He's just going to follow Zeno. Was Zeno in voice chat? I have the list, actually. I have the list of people that were in the voice chat for the race. Was he in there?
It's in the league Stewards, isn't it?
Yes. I mean, it's irrelevant anyway because he left. He left not long after this.
No, I don't see him.
I don't see him in the list unless I've sort of missed. Let me double check who he actually is. Yeah, he's in there with Zeno619. So he wasn't in the voice chat either, so he'll be disqualified as well. Even though he left.
So yeah, everything, we're going to make it simple. Whatever he does.
Yeah.
We're not going to take it into account.
Ignore now what he does because he didn't know. He didn't know the VSC. It's his first race, I think. His first race here. At least first race with VSCs involved. So he doesn't know about VSCs. He wasn't here for the driver briefing. And he couldn't hear what was going on. So fair enough. Well, not fair enough. He's being disqualified. But we understand now why he did this. And this is the reason why it's mandatory to have to be in voice chat for situations like this, where you avoid this sort of miscommunication going on. I am interested to see what happened with Ruben Andrade, because here he is across the grass. Where was he at the start? It was around Julius Benja.
Did he tap him?
Terrible pronunciation. So he's not trying to overtake Julius at all.
But that speed, they're going 60. Yeah, it's quite
Yeah,
far back.
There's a whole queue of cars. They're not going to all be able to do 80. It's not a perfect system. They're not controlled by robots. You know, it's what happens
Yeah, I know,
in
it's
real
tough.
life. You know.
Much more when the turn is coming up.
But as I say, there's always it seems to be this constant. Oh, why are they going slow? Why are they going slow? They're only doing 50. It's because there's a corner. There are people at front trying to go around a corner, so they have to slow down for it.
Oh,
And
so
he
he
took
went on the
a,
grass to avoid.
yeah,
Trying to probably
evasion.
go round manual.
And he lost
And
positions.
and
He lost 2
the
positions.
positions he lost to
3.
Honoured Goat and Denny, maybe to S-Man as well, are actually legal because he's off track.
Yeah.
Yep, that's fair.
There is one against Nitram there. Can we look at him?
Ah, yes, the end of the VSC, that's around right here. Nitram versus Mario Fonseca. Now, I checked the KMR logs for this. This is actually legal. He didn't speed, and he didn't overtake. He didn't, quote, violate the overtake restriction as it would come up with on the logs. He got past. Apparently got past legally.
But wait, wasn't the speed limit 80? He was going 90 just before it started.
And there's the other topic of contention. Fonseca really should be. Fonseca should be doing 120 to catch up to the field ahead.
Yeah.
So doing 80 is sort of irrelevant.
Okay, but here he's saying or claiming that he jump started 3 seconds before.
I checked the logs. This isn't a jump start.
It's
Nobody
not,
spared.
okay.
Nobody violated the overtake restriction early. But I will I'll get the log up and I'll doubly check to see when the VSC went in on this replay, just so I can.
Can you check the first P1? What's the timestamp where he started accelerating? And
I'll
then
check the
compare that.
timestamp when the VSC gets rescinded.
Oh yeah, you can do that.
So I've got that coming up on here. So we are 1 minute 46 into the race at the minute. So we're not far in. We started at exactly 2 minutes. So race start was at 8:24:56, and 8:26:48 was when the VSC went in. So that is 1:50 something. I can't count. I've also forgotten the time it started. 24:56. To 26:48. That is 1:52. So 1:52. So 3:52 in this replay. Now that is curious. 52 at this point. This is when the VSC gets taken in. It's at this point that he overtakes at 3:50.
Is that technically overtaking under VSC then?
Good question.
Again, can you check the other drivers? Just now that you're paused, see their speed?
Leader. Let's go for the leader.
80.
He's still doing 80 at this point.
And then behind, Jane.
Who's P5? Let's go to Hidiat first.
There, Jamie to the right. Second to the right in the middle. 110.
Jamie to
Well,
yeah. 85.
85.
Yeah. 2 when it goes in.
Looks like he did
Hidiat's
speed.
got experience, so he knows what to do. He knows exactly where to go.
S-Man also.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's not go back. And we'll come back to that in a minute. I'm sure that was reported.
Well,
so yeah.
seems that he did.
He jumped the gun. Indeed. The log didn't say it violated the overtake restriction, but what does the log know? It's a bit messed up anyway. The speeding definitely works, but the overtake restriction is a bit funky. But I have no idea. We're going to have to discuss this one a bit more in private later on after the stream. For reasons that I'll explain to the other admins once we get to that point. So put a pin in that one, we'll come back to it.
Uh-huh. Gonna make it red.
Right, we need to move on a bit quicker because we're half an hour into the stream. We've only done like 3 things.
The lap 2 World Cup. World Club or Cup? What is his name? World Cup.
Lap 2, which we're just about to start now.
It's just nasty pushing people off the road and ends up pushing me off multiple times. This is Mario Fonseca.
Fonseca said that?
Yeah.
Okay. Fonseca's all the way back there. That's interesting.
Let's see this lap.
Good switchback. Not gonna lie, that's a good switchback. Bit of a credit stew. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Fonseca goes way wide here. And I'm guessing something to do with this? No?
That was okay.
That was fine. That was the car's width. Is he on keyboard perhaps? He sort of...
Yeah, I thought that
left
well.
and right a bit. Almost drifted. Just doesn't see him. That's 5 seconds.
Car radar.
That's 5
Yeah.
seconds.
Car radar.
Leave
Mandatory
enough.
stuff.
Interesting rejoin. Oh, it's fun, but it's interesting. Okay, I'm guessing.
Okay,
I guess we
which
just
lap
saw it
is that
there.
one?
That's lap 2.
No, not lap. Sorry, turn.
Call it Vale. Lap 2, whichever corner Vale is. Was it?
Oof, with this setting, I don't know what it is.
2, 3,
With
4,
layout,
5,
it's like
6,
5,
8, I think. Turn 8.
8.
I don't know whether the one between, like, you got the long right hander at Stowe. I don't know whether the sort of the kinder left straight after that is counted as a corner, but Vale Chicane is sort of the actual name of it.
World Cup doesn't have a license. does
Okay,
he?
so no license points. He's retired anyway, but it would be a 5-second penalty.
Mm-hmm. Okay, then
next.
we have Parsley with Julius. Lap 3, turn 3.
Well, look at the timing on that.
Bonk.
Just moves. Is that moving under braking?
Going for the line there. Leaves enough
It's
space.
changing lanes under braking, certainly. It's
yeah.
not in a straight line, but that straight line is sort of cutting off Parsley, so that's 5 for Julius Benja, I think.
Yep, agreed.
Yep.
Yeah. Cool.
Moving
I think
under
it's his first
braking
race
then.
as well, so no license points to be given.
All right. Then we have Mario Fonseca with World Cup
Fonseca
again
and walk up again.
in Stowe. That same lap.
Lap 3, yeah? Oh, God, look
Yeah.
at the side of his car.
He's not having a good race.
So lap 3, Stowe. Ah, here's walk up. Here's one move. As I guess the move back to the racing line. We're going to see a second move. No.
Just turn into him.
I think that is a little unfortunate, probably, because if you think about it, look at where Walkup's turning. He's turning. Well, he hasn't started turning yet. Switch to Walkup. He's turning now. Okay, it's a bit early, to be fair. I thought it was like, a normal play. He looks like he's aiming for the apex, but he's just sort of closing off Fonseca.
Can you go inside?
I mean, it's Walkup's fault. There's not much more we need to say about it because he's he retired from the race.
Yeah.
So, causing a collision. Mario Fonseca, Ahmed Temel.
Let me guess, straight after this.
Doesn't say which turn.
So they're together at the minute. I can see it. There it is.
Yeah.
Fonseca's just in the wars. Just a bad day for him completely. 5-5. That's 5. Oh, was that reported? Oh
he
my
didn't.
god, Mario!
Wow.
You're just getting everything. You're just in the middle of it. You're just in the thick of everything. Oh, I'm so sorry. Right, so 5 for Tamel.
Yeah.
Easy. Was the next one reported? Fonseca versus Zeno.
No, Seno didn't report anything.
Okay. Did Fonseca report this?
Nope.
No. Okay.
I mean, other than the Temel one, no.
Yeah.
But we have
We
more
pretend
from
we didn't see
Fonseca.
this. We pretend we didn't see this.
We have lap 3, turn 1, BD 1999 with Jamie
Okay, so it's
1201,
coming through.
1209.
So that's the previous lap. Oh, yeah, because Jamie was right behind him. So this must have been them coming together and Jamie going down the order.
Here.
Here it comes.
I think I saw this. I must have seen this on the stream. I think that's just clumsy. That's just like
Yeah.
there's nothing. It's a racing incident, you know.
Yeah, because it seemed he left enough space.
Yeah, there was enough space. It's just a
was coming too
misunderstanding where the lines just crossed, like by the smallest of margins. What happened after that was a bit weird. So see, he just got punted off. Boop.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing this on the stream as well.
Nice J turn. Not gonna lie, that was a nice J turn. Right. Next. Was this reported? Jamie versus backmarker.
No, backmarker is not reported.
Okay.
We have Honored Goat against Denny to 2005 at lap 6, turn 7-8.
Up 6, turn 7-8. So this is lap 3, 4, now 5. Here. That's Denny, so... Right.
Did he leave enough space? Ah, but it was his turn.
It was his turn, yeah. It wasn't moving under braking. He was braking in a straight line. He didn't need to give a car's width.
No.
It's just... But at the same time, is Denny at fault?
I think that since he was coming.
Brakes a bit late.
Well, he's trying
Yeah.
to move around the outside.
And on Goat, maybe he breaks a little bit early, but that's his turn.
I think racing incident, to be honest.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Like, this isn't entirely... It's not predominantly either person's fault. So,
I will
yeah.
go for Denny. He needs to keep his...
Everyone else want to input on this one?
Yeah, can we just rewatch?
Yeah, sure.
Tough.
No, yeah, you're right. Racing incident, because he's coming from the outside, he's not that much aware that he's there.
Yeah. Are we happy with racing incident?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Cool. Nice and unanimous. Next up.
Okay, then we have lap 12, turn 3, back marker against Rubén Andrade.
I don't know what lap we're on at the minute. And that doesn't help. You say back marker. I spotted him somewhere.
12 sounds kind of at the
It
end.
sounds like at the end, or near the end. What corner?
3,
3, and who is it against?
back marker against Rubén Andrade. He said got punted from back leading to spin.
Okay, so
So that
still
means
pretty
that
far apart at the minute, so we need to...
Rubén has to be behind back marker.
Moving behind?
Yeah.
Ah, this must be it. 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Andrade?
Yep.
Yeah. Plain and simple. Next.
Then we have Denny 2005.
Again.
We're going back here. In between turn lap 2 to 4, turn 3.
Oh, this was lap
Someone
2.
pointed me.
I think. I remember seeing this. This was lap 2.
So-
Pretty sure.
That is a lot of braking.
It's just a mess.
Go 5 times speed. It's supposed to spin, so we will see it.
No, I think it was here. Nope, it wasn't here.
No.
Last lap.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
There.
Who was that?
That's 5 seconds.
S-Man, I think it was. Yes, S-Man. Same as the incident we just saw. S-Man,
Yeah.
5 seconds, yeah.
Another clear-cut one.
Then again, Denny, someone didn't leave space, and I went to the pit wall. In between lap 3 and 5.
This is lap 3 at the minute. Guessing lap 5 then.
Oof, Nitram. And no.
Guess it wasn't this lap. Squeeze into the pit wall, right?
Yeah.
Okay. There were a lot of great battles in AF4 this week. Today. Oh, hello. Why didn't that get reported? Oh, game freeze. Okay. Yeah. Okay. We might have to just skip this one.
Yeah,
Because we're way past that 5 now.
that's a problem of reporting something so vaguely.
Right, so lap 3 to 5, it was a decent enough range. We're well past that. It's not in that range. So I guess moving on. Who's next?
We're going to the last lap.
Last lap.
Ahmed Temel. At the loop he put. Somebody hit me.
There it is. Just okay. Right. So let's just compare quickly. So this is Ahmed Temel. He's braking basically at the start of this curb. I would say that's where his braking zone is. Nitram. He's easing off and then braking. He's just going for a dive that doesn't exist. He's aiming for that gap, and there's no gap there. So that 5 or 10.
For dive bombing,
Dive bomb that wiped out 2 other people, and he got past both of them.
and he kept the position.
Shake that ass. Okay.
Oh, no.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What? Did that extra bit at the end get reported as well?
That's against Nitram. Miguel Costa.
That's
Who
almost
is that?
deliberate. That looks deliberate to me. He's going left and he's just turning right into him. He's just
I
turning
think
around.
I think he tried to turn for the corner, but just didn't notice.
I think that's way before the corner.
But he completely
it's still-
disregarded.
Yeah, he's still at fault, definitely.
Watch his wheel.
Yeah, that's not.
Oh wow, no.
Yeah, I mean, he went for the corner, but he just didn't regard that there was a car in between him and the corner. He just went for it.
So, I guess instead of 5 or 10, we're talking 10 or DSQ. I think.
With the whole two corner.
For the bit before and the bit after.
Yeah.
He's just going in for that gap. He's just not there. Just pushing past them.
Yeah, that's dangerous driving.
Yeah, that's definitely 10 seconds.
Yep.
And this
after
one,
this, afterwards we'll look at
another
how
10.
Tamel reacted to it. I think that's brilliant. Yeah, I'm thinking, do we do DSQ or do we do 10 seconds?
Do we have a ruling again specifying DSQ while racing for this kind of stuff?
It is a penalty we can dish out. That's all I really need to say about it, I think. So we go down to Article 21. The stewards may impose any one of the penalties below on any driver involved in an incident. So 5-second penalty, a 10-second penalty, disqualification, 1 event ban, ban from the remainder of the league season, and removal of league licence. I think this is a 10.
I would put 2 10s.
Sorry, 2 10s. So we got this first incident here where he just dives into them.
Yeah, that's 10.
That's 10. And the second one.
The Nitram's saying he brake tested him. I'm not seeing that.
I'm not saying
Not at
brake
all.
testing. To be
Yeah,
honest.
He was just braking to slow down for the corner.
But that's also very hard for us to see and prove.
Okay, this would be the time to look at Ahmed Temel's reaction to it. See what he did. As he pushed wide, he's lucky enough to get pushed in the right direction, like he's still facing the right direction. He's jumping over this. He's braking because he's going to lose the car, rejoining over that bump.
Hey guys.
Hello.
Hey, man.
You've come at an interesting time.
Yeah, I was asleep.
Have you
No,
watched?
just
Have you
woke
seen
up.
what we've just been looking at?
No.
Have a look at the stream. So,
Are we live on Twitch, by the way?
yeah, we're live on Twitch.
Okay.
To
Should
25
I-
people. Thank you, all of you.
Should I announce it on Discord or we already have 25? Okay.
I say streaming on. He's got Discord stream as well for us guys
Yeah, I'm watching.
watching. Cool. So this is from Nitram. It's the last lap. But wait, there's more.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's bad.
So the question is, we're sort of treating this as 2 separate incidents. The first one for the dive bomb and the second one for the pushing Tamel off.
Let's rewatch the second one in slow-mo.
Yeah.
And maybe on third person from Ahmed Temaz.
Ahmed Tamel, yeah. I think Ahmed Tamel's rejoin was gloriously spectacular. I'll just do this in full speed for this one.
You need to put the camera in the curb at the height of the tarmac and see him fly over the camera.
It's weird because Nitram had already avoided him and then went into him.
Let's see, right. Just for the sake of highlights. Right
Yeah.
here.
But looking at the other direction. Yeah.
AF time, huh?
Yeah, perfect.
Whoa!
Hey!
Love it.
Can even go a little forward.
Brilliant. And hopefully that brings some perspective as to why he was braking on landing.
Yeah,
So he didn't
yeah.
lose
The
the
car
car,
was going
you know?
everywhere.
Okay, and then watch Nitram. So he's avoided him
Yeah.
and then just
And
turned
then-
into him.
Like, he knows he's there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it.
I mean, he's right in front of him. He can't miss him, but, you know.
Yeah, it's kind of right in front.
If
Is
there's a
this
car on the
crossed up?
inside, you can't also take the inside line.
Much less if there's a car there.
Mm.
So, we've sort of decided the first incident with the dive bomb is 10 seconds.
Yeah.
10 seconds for this.
Oh yeah.
And then we can't quite decide whether to penalise us for 10 seconds or disqualify him for this. Because this does look deliberate.
It does. Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we cast votes?
Yeah, let's vote. How many have we got? 6 people. Okay, this will be interesting.
So who says
Can I
10?
vote last? I came last.
Yeah. Okay, I guess I'll go first. I think. Okay, not me first. Someone else.
I already went for double tens.
Well, let's give him the benefit of the doubt and say it wasn't deliberate that you went into him, but it's still
Severe.
yeah.
That's
yeah,
why the second 10 for the second one.
yeah,
But
yeah.
you shouldn't do that.
Okay, I'm on board with a 10.
Yep.
Are the other 3 on
Same
board with
here.
DSQ or for 10?
10.
That's a
10.
majority.
Yeah,
Majority.
10.
2 lots of 10s and 2 lots of 2 points as well. I think Nitram has a
Yeah.
license.
Oh yeah, this is how much for the license you said? 2?
Yeah, each
No,
of these
one-
will be 2. Each
one
of these will be
each.
2 points.
Esman has a license, right? I'm
No, this is
forbidden.
Nitram.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, I know, but Esman has a license.
No, he doesn't.
No.
He doesn't?
I've checked it. He doesn't.
Okay. Ruben has.
Ruben.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course it does. Yeah.
And Temel also has one.
Nope, he doesn't have one.
Tamel,
Okay.
No.
Good.
But yeah, Nitram does. So that'd be now 4 points on his license. In addition to any, I don't know if he's had any other penalties in this race. I can't remember.
Yeah. Overtaking in the VSC, but that's no license. That is no points for the license.
I know we were going to discuss that after. The
I know whether
stream.
that's pending.
We're discussing that after the stream.
Good. Then last lap, Mario Fonseca against Nickname.
Ah, yes. Last lap, last corner. This was a very climactic way to end the stream, to end the race. Fonseca.
What's wrong with this car?
He got into pretty much everything. He got caught
a
up in
lot.
so much.
He's a fighter.
Oh,
I remember this in
Yeah,
the
this
stream,
was
yeah.
kind of.
So this is basically Albon versus T-Mac.
This is how he finished the race.
This is the epic way.
And
Yeah.
all-
Did you
and
give him
just
point for doing that?
for
style
reversing over the
finish?
line. I don't think we should give him a point for reversing over the line.
No, league point, not license point.
Hmm.
Style finish.
That was the
But
best
look at
finish I've ever seen.
This finish as well, because it got really close.
Ah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
The timing screen said that's Nitram that got the point, that got the position. Maybe because I don't know.
Oh.
It's how it works. The transponders at the front, maybe of the car.
Probably, yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm guessing.
Maybe considers it as a dot, you know? Not a car bomb.
Yeah, I think the results listed it as Nitram finishing ahead of Fonseca. Which, considering the
So-
history they had during that race, it's amazing that that's how it ended. It's like a whole mini story in itself there.
Oh.
Yeah, I think we should give Fonseca the position here, even though server says otherwise, because we can see it in replay clearly.
I don't think it's relevant, to be honest.
You don't?
No, because we know what's happening to Nitram.
That's true.
He's got like 20 seconds of penalties at least coming his way, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Do we
Should
need to
get
give a
it.
penalty for nickname, or do we need to give a penalty for Fonseca for this last lap, for this last corner collision?
He's not alongside.
True.
Yes.
It's Fonseca's corner.
Yep. I agree completely.
Yeah, the curb bumps him up and hits him into him. So that's on nickname.
It
Yep.
should be a penalty for nickname, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Penalty for nickname.
I think so, yeah.
5.
5, yeah, 5.
But kudos to both of you for making the stream end as exciting as possible.
Yeah, it was.
So now we jump to timestamps. Hopefully they're
There's
correct.
more. I thought it was over.
No,
Okay,
no,
there's
no.
more. Oh,
It's never over.
346.
346.
Nitram and Fonseca. These
Oh,
two.
that's the overtaken in the DSC. Next.
Okay. Wait, let me mark it so I remember. 519, Nitram and Fonseca. Says that Fonseca cut the corner. This is World Cup. I punt him.
There's a Nitram's over there at the minute. I see. No.
Yeah,
Nothing.
no violation.
Curious rejoin, but pretty much okay.
Yeah.
Next.
No further action.
I will point out
Yeah.
track limits penalties as well. This is a good one to point out. Track limits penalties. Nitram's got another 5 for that.
Yeah.
Only
that's
person to
already
get any
there.
track limits penalties. But Nitram, if you want to appeal that, that's fine, because I think there's likely going to be a couple that would have been caused by getting pushed off.
Oh, wait. Did it wrong. Next one is Costa against Nitram. 17. Minute 17. You should stay on Nitram for until the end of this.
Okay.
Okay, so this is a weird corner.
Very weird.
So I kind of understand what's going on here.
Now I get like an overhead camera for this,
Yeah.
just sort of show the lines.
Something similar happened to me like before, but
So
not
Nitram's
this
back
severe.
here. He's seen this gap. He's going for it. It's another dive bomb.
Yeah.
So that's 5.
It's
Yeah.
a dive bomb and Miguel doesn't accept it, so collision happens. Yeah.
Well, he's so far back. Not even
Yeah.
our radar would notice anything like that.
Has no
Yeah,
time
yeah.
to
That sort of
see him.
distance. So that's another 5 for
That's-
Nitram.
Yeah, another 5.
And
And another license
Point.
point.
oof, his
Nice.
points are flying. He's
Yeah.
beating points in this race.
Next.
Nitram Fonseca, 24 minutes.
Again?
Is
24
this the
minutes.
fifth one now?
But it says nickname was squeezed by Mario Fonseca.
Is it this by any chance? Oh no, it's
Maybe
not. Nitram and Fonseca, yeah?
I wrote it wrong. Go to Fonseca.
Oh, where is it?
24.
There. This is last corner. Last corner, last lap. Yes.
Ah, okay. What is he complaining about Nitram then?
I don't know.
Ah, yeah. No, he's
Oh.
going against Fonseca. He's saying that he squeezed nickname. You want the
Ah.
penalty, go to go for Fonseca.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Oh, no. No violation.
Okay. We've been through that, but still.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you were, but right at the end over the line. Sorry, Fonseca's chatting in the Twitch chat. You were over the line together. Just you were facing the wrong way. Is that it? Anything else?
Nope.
Is that it? Cool.
15-20.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
No, I said no.
You lied.
I didn't say yes. I said no.
Ugh.
We have 3 to go.
I got excited.
3 to go.
I got excited. Yeah, we spent a whole
Jesus
hour on
Christ.
AF4 penalties. We've still got AF Asia and AF1 and AF3 to go.
AF3 is 3 or 4.
Good. Because we know how to race
AF1
clean, except we
5.
didn't. It was, but yeah.
Yeah, AF3 is 3. AF1 is 5. And AF Asia, there are plenty there.
Okay, so AF Asia is the next painful one. We should take a break with a nice easy one next after this one. Do AF3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then we'll
Yep.
do the pain of AF Asia and we'll finish off with AF1 at the end.
Yeah, AF1, there are a few, but we have all the stuff that we need to review. Cuts.
Yeah, I'll need to look at that for over the next couple of days. I haven't got as much time as I normally do this week. Okay, 16, I heard you say? Where was it?
I said 17-14, Nitram
17-14.
Fonseca.
Again.
Maybe we saw this. Maybe it's the same
Where's Fonseca?
incident reported from the other side.
Switchback gone wrong. 5 for Fonseca.
That's
5, easy
yeah.
5, yeah.
And 1 license point.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Is Nitram on his 5th point?
Oof.
Yes, at least.
I
I don't know if
tend
we missed
to
one,
one.
but do we have
Maybe.
what we did earlier, but at least 5.
15-20.
15-20. Who?
You can imagine who. Nitram and Fonseca. He goes off track and rejoins, doesn't let me by.
Not a rivalry.
That- That's Nitram complaining.
I mean,
Complain
Sorry,
for
that's
what?
Fonseca
I missed
one
complaining.
it.
second. Ooh, to Mel in the background. Well saved.
Yeah, that's.
Is there anything here? I don't see anything.
I don't think so, yeah.
No.
I mean, he went wide, he went off track. The rejoins are a little bit questionable, I suppose, but
No, it's
where
okay.
else is he supposed to go? Nothing here.
Yeah.
Next.
Is this one? I don't have anything. I don't know if I wrote it wrong. As in no lap, turn, or timestamp. Let
Oh.
me check.
See if it rings a bell. Who was it?
It says Nitraman Fonseca. He's going much slower than
Down,
me.
down.
I end up punting me in the rear, tried to brake, but wasn't enough. Let me have a quick look at the
I think I saw that report.
reports. That's reported by Fonseca.
Fonseca says that's the same.
Ah, okay.
Same thing. Okay.
He reported twice, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
That's it then.
Yes.
Right.
Then this one gets
Yay.
track limits. Yes.
Yeah. So five for Nitram for track limits. That was the only track limits penalties we got.
Yeah.
A few
And then
people
we
got
have
4, but
Fera
that's fine.
and Sino that get race disqualification. And then you also put that Alex has to be investigated for weaving and considered pileup under VSC.
Oh yes. And now for the third time, I'm having to load back into the replay.
Josh, there's redacted saying your mic is much quieter than the other stewards.
Oh yes, that's because their volume's turned up. I will turn them down. There we go. We're now on the same level. Miles, we're going to be doing AF3 next in about less than 5 minutes. Once we've done, but this last, right? This is the last one, right?
Yep. Now for realsies.
Yeah. So we're just looking at the last incident, and then moving on to AF3. So you can do your bike ride after AF3. There's only 5 reports for AF3, so it doesn't take too
3.
long. 3. It's 5 for AF1. Right, lap 1 about 340 something, isn't it? Right here. So we're looking at. Oh, it's Alex S.
Okay, first
This
weaving
car has
does
8
nothing.
gear.
Wow.
So there's
That's
that.
good. That's minimum causing a collision.
I would say, well, yeah, causing collision, dangerous driving, one of the two. But I want to point out something. This is for the guys on Twitch, for the stream. In future, at this point in time, Hinty and Alex S have come together. They've stopped. They've stopped on track. Legally, you can go past them. Just saying. So Kajardi, Backmarker, Ben Hayes, Jorvadil, Raffaello, Parsley, everyone behind that, you can go past them. So they're allowed to do that.
And they are not to take their position back.
Yeah, once you've stopped on track, or spun off, or you're off track, you relinquish your position. You get whatever position you have when you rejoin.
And it still applies the safe rejoin rule. Just
Exactly.
don't rejoin in front of anybody. So, what do we do there?
I
will you
would
at 5?
say 10. I would say 10. Firstly, because weaving isn't allowed. Well, you can still weave if you don't cause collision, but in the end, it won't help you. It won't give you tire stamps back. So there's no point in doing that. And then he causes more collision because of this. Under a virtual safety car that we use it to not cause collisions, I mean, very dangerous driving under virtual safety car, so I would say 10.
Okay. I'm happy with that. I think 5 should probably suffice, but 10 would be okay, I suppose.
Yeah, we can work it out as well if you don't.
Yeah,
want to.
because no, I think 10 is okay because it's a VSC. This shouldn't happen at any moment.
Yeah, I think so as well.
That's the problem here, the VSC.
Yeah. To answer Nitram, he says he wants to protest track limits. Yeah, just DM me after once the penalties are released, with like the timestamps of the penalties you want. There's timestamps of the track limits you want to protest and why you think you shouldn't get them. Same applies for any track limits. And I'll have a look at that for you. Okay.
Good. Done.
That's everything. Moving on to AF3. Last week we were done by now. What a difference a week makes. So we had three new series, to be fair. For this one I need to actually download the replays.
Yeah, it also happens a lot that when with the new series starts, drivers are much more impatient. There are more incidents.
Nola, excellent.
More drivers as well.
Yes, we did have a grid of like 24, at least, something like that. I can't remember. Next week should be a lot more. It should be a lot of fun because the Bend technically has room for 54 people. Thank you, Robert and Gents, for the singular bit. Also, Robert, what are you counting down to? I'm curious. What are you counting down to? Your Discord username has been counting down for a while.
He was counting down and then he went back up.
Oh, he's gone back up?
Yeah, he's gone up to 3 because of his P3, apparently.
Well, that's disappointing. Wanted to find out what it's headed down to. Turns out it's nothing. I'm thanking you for the bits, Rubber and Jens. Rubber 6. Rubber 5. Jens already said rubber 4 as well. I wonder what will happen when Jens sends the bit that goes rubber 1. I promise you it's not actually Silverstone International this time. Jens, you sent rubber 3 twice, you failed. Lol. I was going back up again, for God's sake. I just let that play for a bit with all the bits coming through. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Let's do Lucas because the start of the race was.
Is there a stream on Discord or?
There will be in a second. There we go. Okay, what we got first?
Race 2. There's one from Polybius that doesn't say which race it is, so I'm not sure.
It
Oh,
is
Polybius.
Yeah, there's a time mark though, so it
But
was
it's-
race 2.
It is from race 2. Okay. So
yeah,
that means
and the
that
time mark shows it.
race 2, they're all in race 2. Race 2, lap 2, turn 6.
Race 2,
Weber.
lap 2, turn 6. Lucas. Okay, so this is lap 2. Is that me behind? Oh no, it's me behind. Am I being reported?
No, it's
Oh
Fayil.
no.
I don't remember doing anything.
It's Fayil.
Yeah, it was fail.
Oh, this is the point where I inherited the lead. Miles and X Hunter come together. They both spin out. Lucas goes the wrong way and goes into it. So that's your own fault, Lucas, I'm afraid.
No, but it says Fayil here.
Yeah,
Fayil
it's
punts
gonna happen in
me
a second, I
and
think.
look, this Mookie.
1, 2, 3. So this next corner. Next corner. I think.
Where even is fail?
Behind.
Behind probably.
Here's turn
yeah.
6.
Yeah.
It's Lucas Spooky. Wait, what?
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
there
there's
is coming.
failed. Oh, it's turn 7.
Oh,
That one.
he punted
Oh,
me
it's
there as
coming.
well, actually. That's the
Oh,
same
yeah,
place he
just-
punted me in.
Yeah.
It's gone straight through everyone.
5.
5.
Yeah.
Next.
Next is the same lap, turn 9, Miguel Costa and X Hunter.
Miguel Costa. Turn 9's approaching. Nice move from Miguel Costa. Or fail there. Oh, he's excellent. Wow, bloody hell.
Ooh,
Whoa. Okay. I don't know what to think of that one.
Can you put it again? I wasn't looking.
Like, up
Excellent.
until the last part, it looked like a really good move.
Excellent
That's
out of
actually-
nowhere.
That's actually
Just
what he
goes for
did
the
to me as well, except
dive.
it stick.
And I think that's just a racing incident, to be honest.
Yeah, it was too fast for the. Who was it?
I don't know why they all
X
braked.
Hunter.
The Costa.
He's just yeeting it down the gap. They're all braking ahead,
He
and Hunter's just going straight for it.
avoided Fayil. And for
But
Costa, wow. No, and
Yeah.
he didn't see him coming. Yeah,
I'm
I
thinking
was-
Racing instant.
I'm
yeah.
thinking racing incident. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Next.
we have then
Oh bloody hell, where's Costa going?
Polybius.
Costa's lost. Over there. Left.
That's why he.
He's back at turn 1.
That's why he reported that.
Jens, if you want to make comments through bits, actually join the voice chat. You're an admin.
So, Polybius and Fayil, 12 minutes 50.
Huh?
1 hour, 12 minutes 50.
Oh, 1:12:50. Okay.
Oh yeah, 1 hour.
The exact same thing as
Sorry.
last time. Also keep watching after to see Hunter's brilliant overtake. As a little highlight.
Happened again.
Mm.
5.
Yes.
5.
Hunter again, because we know how good he is through turn 9. It is
Yep.
turn 9.
That's where he stick it.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Holy crap!
Exactly. It was amazing.
Nice.
Honestly, I was glad that happened because it was just so nice.
That was glorious.
But then
I mean-
again, we've also seen like what
And you
happens
closed the
when
door
it fails.
more than a cut. Oh shit! Wrong button.
Can you put the a TV camera there? Like a static
Yes.
camera somewhere?
Yeah, skip to the next lap. But like, Ali, you closed the door so there was less than a car's width there, and he still went for it.
Yes.
Yeah, he
There was
didn't
about a
care.
quarter left, and he just went, "Nope, I'm getting through this," and he did.
I mean, the speed difference between you was staggering.
Yeah, of course, I crashed, or rather, was crashed into. But you know.
Beautiful.
Beautiful indeed.
Yes, it is NOLA in New Orleans. Next,
Done.
was that
Woohoo!
5? Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's 3.
That took us like 8 minutes. Oh, it's 3. Yeah. That took us like 8 minutes. Next, it was both these races were amazing. I implore you, if you've taken a little break from AF3, come back. AF3 is better than it's ever been. In the meantime, let's while we load the next race, which will be AF Asia, I suppose. Let's go for an advert break. Thanks to our partners at BM.
Ignore this.
Okay, we're back. So lap 1, turn 1, yeah?
Lap 1, turn 1.
And Discord stream, please.
Polybius.
I will always forget that.
What did I miss?
This one won't be at
AF4.
night because of different settings, but
Yeah, what races did I miss?
AF4 and AF3.
Oh, okay.
So into the action-packed AF Asia. Yes.
What happened with my situation in race 2 of AF3?
Let me check.
There weren't
We
any hits
believe
there.
you did it to yourself. You drove
No.
into where the two people that were parked were.
His situation was with Fayil. Yeah,
I mean
Fayil
the
got
one
that
after
second.
that. With the parked people, that's obvious.
5 for fail.
Ah, okay. And he gets another 5 for doing the same later on.
So we are watching turn 1.
Yes.
Yeah, Polybius.
I just now realized the advertising screen in the background. Quite cool.
This is my own skin for the track.
Do you see there's a little tap there?
Are you reporting a little tap?
Yeah, I'm reporting me hitting Daniel though, which might have been why the Takuma Callum down.
Yeah, it says I
thing
tapped Daniel in the
happened.
back, which may resulted in him getting sandwiched between Takuma and Don.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna make sure it's. Yeah, we are still streaming. Yeah, cool. The stream's still going. Who's this?
Juan just joined.
So
But
here
his
comes
mic
the,
is
here
not
comes the
on.
little tap. Bonk.
Pushes me
I
forward.
don't think that's the cause.
Nothing major. Look, I won't hit Takuma here.
But
He does get sandwiched.
Yeah, still inevitable.
Okay.
Even
good
without
to
the
know.
tap, it was yeah.
We're gonna put a penalty on Polybius though for submitting a
Nah.
tap.
Wasting Steward's time.
Yeah.
No, it looked pretty convincing.
So one of the BM drivers, is going to get a penalty for this.
Don't think it's Takuma's fault, but I'm involved. I'm involved in the crash, so I won't give my opinion.
Can we watch it in slow-mo?
Yeah,
Indeed you
also
can.
a bit longer.
Zoom in here.
Okay,
there's Callum on the left,
Callum
Takuma on the right, and there's Danny in the middle.
looks like Callum is going for a dive.
He is indeed.
Dives are fine, but look at this angle of corner, you know.
This is almost identical
Like,
to
you
AF4
gotta
Bahrain
turn
a few weeks
30
ago.
kph or something to turn without hitting anyone.
And turn 1 lap 1.
I would honestly say that's maybe Callum's fault.
Callum
Yeah.
would have gone into
If he
Takuma.
would have gone slower, he could have taken the inside line, and then he wouldn't have gone into Daniel.
If Danny Rec weren't there, he would have gone straight into Takuma.
Yeah. Can we go back a little?
Yeah. Here?
Yeah, because if I see it right, then between Takuma and the end of the curb, or the curb, there's definitely space for 2 cars if they take the right lines.
I'm seeing a situation where if Callum wasn't there, Takuma would be turning around Daniel, or vice versa.
Maybe just a warning for everyone, since this is not quite clear.
Well,
You think so?
a penalty
I
for
think it's quite
Callum
clear.
would be like, it wouldn't be a penalty for Danny or for Takuma.
Yeah.
I think also a warning is in place.
And it's first lap, first turn.
Yeah.
Got to be a bit more reserved.
Yeah.
So we're giving
Also,
a penalty to
maybe
Danny?
I don't think he would have had space, but I think like if you're gonna dive in Bahrain turn 1 lap 1, you should do it on the outside.
Yes.
Because on the inside, every time this happens.
Now, I'm going to go back to AF4 Bahrain a few weeks ago. Who was the one that went all the way around the outside and went off track and
I
avoided the
think
whole
that
mess
was
here?
Keno.
Look who it is doing exactly the same thing. It's Cano.
He got used to his move.
Watch where Cano goes. Exactly the same thing. Right around the outside.
Yeah, and he avoided the crash.
Safe line.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice one. So, are we giving a penalty? Are we giving a penalty to Callum?
I'd say so. Yeah. It's the first lap, first turn incident. We got a
5 doubled to 10.
yep.
Who's that I just left?
I don't know.
No idea. Yeah, so 5 doubled to 10.
Paul, you left.
Thank you, Jens, for the 100 lots of 1 bit. You are too kind. And you're such a great admin. Next.
We have Cano, Mario Weigl against Rinaldi Edo. Lap 1, turn 4.
That's into oh no, VSC wasn't in yet. VSC didn't happen until turn 10. Let me guess. I was going to guess, was that Jens?
No, that was Polly.
Oh, Polly left. I think Polly died. Ooh. I think there's more to this story. Because that didn't look like Edo just deciding, oh no, I'm just going to yeet to the left. Or maybe it was. Spun. He had to catch a spin.
Yeah,
Oh.
overcorrected.
Didn't look like he needed to correct, to be honest. There's 3 there. Yeah, it was almost a VSC. So, is that a penalty for Edo? Is it even
I
necessary?
think just unlucky now.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's unlucky.
he was trying to
Not-
save his spin, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
can't penalize him for that.
Yeah, fair enough. Next.
Operators racing incident. Then we have Dirty against Oli. Lap 1, turn 10.
Oh, this is good.
As
This
caused
one.
the first VSC. Was it Ollie or was it Yuha? Oh no, wait. I remember.
Bonk.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he killed him.
And his name is John Cena! Sorry, I had to. So.
Well, thanks for that. Now we got a copyright strike for using his team.
Oh shit.
How was one's voice changed again?
I think he's not in
He's
his
going through
PC.
puberty
That
like
sounds
7
like a
times
Not
phone.
over.
on my computer. I'm on my phone.
It's a different voice every time.
You sound like a different person.
So, 5 for Ollie for this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's first
Yeah.
lap.
First lap.
For the takedown? Oh, 5 double to 10, yes, because first lap. I'm a little shocked by Dirty's spin. I'm surprised he did that. He just ended up blocking the whole track, and then there's another thing behind that. Hello. What's this? I didn't see that.
I reported it.
Which is why it took so long to bring out the VSC.
It's the one, Polivius Miguel Costa.
Yes, quite possibly.
Cahiadi.
Oh.
Costa did the same thing, according to what Polivius wrote.
It looks that way.
So, how much did I miss? I just came.
Too much information. You missed AF4 and AF3. So yeah, Miguel
Okay.
Costa just lost it the same way. And
No, wait, it
Alex
wasn't
just a
Costa who
passenger.
lost it.
Yeah,
I mean,
Costa lost it the same way as Ollie did. And
No,
it
but
just,
who's the one behind Costa? No, the blue
That is
card.
Brian?
me. I think that's me. Like the.
No, you're one of these two, I think.
No,
Yeah,
the
that's what
second
I.
blue
That's
car.
what
I
I
know you're
meant.
there. You just drove straight into it.
That's
Yeah,
Cahiadi.
Rather than,
I'm always too little on the brakes there.
rather
But
than
he's the
turning
one who
left for the
crashes into
corner.
Costa.
Yeah, I was already doing that. Trust me. Probably, I don't know.
I think this doesn't need to be anything.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can now. Yeah, this doesn't need to be anything. I don't think. It's just he just lost it under brakes.
Yeah, but what I say is that he lost it and then he got crashed into. Well, he was in the way. and that's why he crashed against everybody.
I should face, this is the same thing as Ollie Palau, isn't it?
Yeah.
In that case, do we need to give a penalty to Ollie? Is that even necessary? Because like, it's not like he tried to go for the move; he just lost it under braking.
Yeah, but still, it's because of him.
So we'd need, because they're identical incidents, we'd need to do the same for Miguel Costa, right?
Cahiadi, that's what that's.
No,
He-
Cahiadi
the
got
one-
hit, got crashed into. Costa was the one that had the spin.
Yeah, but
One
he
in front.
crashes. Cahiadi crashes into Costa, and then Costa
No.
crashes.
No. Costa was the
Cahiadi-
one that lost the back end on his own.
Yeah, and then
There,
Cahiadi
that
comes behind him and crashes Costa.
No, Costa slides into him.
Do you hear me?
Yes, we hear you. Yeah.
Okay, so Cahiadi was a bit too eager. He was going a bit too fast, but it was Costa who lost it on his own.
Yeah, Cahiadi, irrelevant to the fact that Cahiadi was going a bit too fast into that, Costa just collected him.
Then yeah,
So are we giving a penalty to Costa?
think
Basically,
the
if we give a
difference
penalty to Costa,
between-
we have to give a penalty to Ollie and vice versa.
the difference in between Olis and Costa is that Costa got because he spun, he got swung into Polybius. Oli, he just did it himself.
Yeah,
But
here
so did Costa.
there is Costa and Cahiadi. Like there's two forces here. On that, the other one only does it himself.
He would have hit me regardless, though, wouldn't he?
I don't
Yes.
know. Can you play it again?
It's hard to tell really.
So it's the front blue car.
Can you put his steering?
I mean,
Change down money shift.
he could have stopped just before Apex, I think.
He
I
wasn't
don't
that fast towards you.
Yeah.
Was it? Where are you? Are you there?
This is right before the hit.
Maybe he couldn't. I don't know. It's not a good idea
That
to
was the
talk
hit.
about.
He would have
what
gone straight
could have
across,
happened.
probably maybe even into dirty, probably just to the right of him.
I think he will have crashed into someone. I could say it wouldn't be Polybius, but it was going to crash into someone. That's for sure.
Yeah. The thing is, if we're giving a penalty to Ollie, we need to give a penalty to Miguel. If we're not giving a penalty to Ollie, we don't need to give a penalty to Miguel. They're the same incident. They both lost the car under braking. They both crashed into people. But are we saying this is an accident, or was it an overtake that they attempted that went wrong? Or
But they are not
why are we
exactly
giving
the
them a
same.
penalty?
They're not exactly the same, are they? There's also Cahiadi pushing this car. Like, not just on his own. And we are just thinking if he would hit someone.
Okay, let's look
Yeah,
at Ollie's. Let's
the
look at Ollie's
if-
view then. Let's look at Ollie's
didn't
view.
If it's really hard to tell, but we have to see what actually happened.
He's going in faster than Miguel is, to be fair, because he didn't change down because he'd already lost it going into fourth,
He
whereas
was
Miguel
trying to
lost it
save, I
changing
guess.
down to third.
He's also too much on the brakes for that corner.
I mean, if you're already sliding, you would be.
Yeah, okay.
What
Fair,
speed
fair.
is he going?
That's fair. No,
The apex there? 170.
compare that with Miguel, who's happening right about now. 160, he lost it at a much slower speed,
Yeah.
Yeah.
at least
Yep.
20, 30 k's.
So there's Cahiadi's momentum also
Yeah.
makes him go faster.
That's into him.
So that's not exactly the same. And we can't just say like, what would happen if someone didn't hit him?
Yeah.
Someone hit him. So we gotta decide like, what happens, yeah?
What are the facts that we have?
Yeah.
And nothing else.
Okay, let's back this up then and have a look at Cahiadi's view. It certainly wouldn't be a penalty for Cahiadi, I don't think.
Cahiadi couldn't do anything because he, all of a sudden, he went in front
Yeah.
of him.
No, nothing on Cahiadi.
even though he is the one who sent him to Polybius.
I mean, where could he go apart from going more into the inside that could have caused another crash by itself?
And no, that's not even the case because he had a clean line in front of him, and then all of a sudden he didn't.
Yeah.
Reaction, it's irrelevant because he didn't have any time to react.
We should only discuss it from Costa's view, like if Costa gonna get penalty or not.
I'm gonna go with no. Sorry, no. Hold on, let me think about it. Let me look at the view again. I'm not sure again.
He would still hit him though. That's true, but
I don't know. It looks like he would have completely cut the corner.
yeah, but Polly will turn in as well at that time when he's cutting the corner.
No, I mean cutting it on the inside.
Look at Polly's line. He's taking the fast turning. So they will touch at apex.
He just got destroyed. Yeah.
Yeah, I will still say 5 to Costa.
Okay.
Instead of 10.
5 double to 10.
Oh,
because first
double to 10. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay.
That's what I say. We can work it out.
Yeah.
I would also say
5 double to 10.
Yeah.
Whoop.
I wouldn't want to give 10, but that's the rules.
Okay, then Ricardo against Dan. There's no turn here. It's just lap 1. Column hits me and touches Takuma. Yeah, we saw that already. This is up there.
Okay. Next.
Next is Krapolson. There's not lap number, but there's a timestamp 10:20 against Miguel Costa.
Huh?
I was going for a side by side when Costa takes takes a normal line and leaves very little space, causing tap and spinning.
Can we get slow motion?
I mean, I'm seeing a car's width there.
I don't see that we need anything. It's just Costa defending.
Is Crab's fault.
Can I see it in slow motion?
You can indeed. I'll go from Miguel's point of view as well, actually, just to see what happens. See where he's going.
Also car radar, if possible.
Let's get that over the side here.
That's just a normal defensive move. You got crushed into.
They are just getting into apex, so you can't expect him to turn. I don't know. And this is turn 10, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I think Crab expected him to take a more inside line.
And that's preference, so.
Yeah. I mean, in the end, I would say the crash, like getting thrown out there, was probably penalty enough. So maybe a warning, if anything.
Yeah, I would say a warning. The crash of going to the wall itself, it's a penalty more than enough.
Yeah,
like you pointed out.
There's no he didn't gain an advantage from causing the collision.
And here we're talking about Crab saying that Costa cut him off, basically.
Well,
yeah, that's complete lie.
No, it's the
there
other way
was.
around.
Can we see? Was Costa in front of him for most of the time? Because I mean, hey, can you? Yeah, from here.
Yeah, in front. He just made the move on Ali.
Yeah, it's maybe a question if they were side by side. I mean, while he is committing to the corner, they were not side by side when he was committing to his line.
Or never side by side.
Yeah, and also we should also point out that there was a car's width at the exit of
Yep.
that entrance. Yeah,
Yeah.
and just beside him. So that crash could have been avoided if, you know,
Going down the
he
inside.
went a little bit out to the outside. He have lost a little bit of time, but not that much compared to this.
True. So no further action.
No.
No.
Costa had the preference
Yeah,
on that
I
turn.
think so.
Okay, next.
Nacho Boyd and against Fikri. That's timestamp 9:26. I don't know how to say his name. Boich? Boix? What?
Oh, he clarified it with his Nacho Bosch Pla.
Ah,
Ah,
Bosch.
He says like
That's,
Josh but with a B.
Bosch.
That's a. What is that? Euskera?
Sismoy and then Farouja Vickery.
Catalan. It's Catalan.
Catalan.
Ah, right. Bonk.
Too hot.
Yeah, that's 5.
5.
5 seconds.
That's the breaking point is fine if you have the racing line, but not if you're gonna
Yeah.
go
No,
down the
yeah.
inside.
Costa has. I forgot to put the penalty points. Oli doesn't have a license. And Fikri.
Ollie doesn't have a license.
Oli? Does he?
He must do. It's
Polybius.
Olpo.
He does, yeah.
Olpo did 3 races in AF4 and they were all clean because he finished at the top.
Oh, okay. I didn't know it was Olpo. So this was Fikri who crashed against Nacho, right?
Nacho crashed into Vickery.
And besides, you
Ah, yeah. Sorry, it's Nacho here reporting himself.
Yeah.
Nacho. Does he? That's Toga Topo. He does have a license.
Yeah. So
That then-
we could deal
Yeah,
with who
that's
has a
Togo
license.
Turbo.
We could deal with who has a license and who doesn't after the race. After this.
this is AF Asia, so everyone has a license.
True.
Okay, good to know that. So talk about this. Jens put lap 2, turn 4 to 5. Question mark. Lap 4. No, wait, sorry. We're in race 2 already.
Oh, okay. So we're done with race 1, yeah.
Yeah, there are some timestamps. I don't know which race they belong to.
Okay.
They don't say anything. They're just 2 timestamps by Kayadi.
Alright, guys, I'll be just back in a bit. Hopefully, they have finished some things in my house and maybe I can connect from my PC.
Okay.
You will hit puberty again?
Sorry.
Nothing.
Nothing.
We'll take
Okay.
that as a no.
See you in a bit.
Screw you.
What?
That's 5 seconds.
Yeah, 5, easy 5.
Yes.
Exclamation mark warn. Admin abusing admins. Right, race 2.
Race 2.
So the first one was Jens, yeah? Well, we should look at lap 1, 2.
No, let's start with lap 1, turn 2 and 3.
Okay.
Then we go to Jens. I'm going to mark these. Oh,
This is what caused the first VSC. So I'm going to switch to Rinaldi Edo.
and so many cars.
It's great
Well,
to
that's
see.
a very nice skin. I
Can
wonder who
Look at
made
that,
that
that's
one.
great.
you take the names off?
That's
Yeah.
the names off.
Nice. Well,
Awesome to see.
everything off really. Yeah, that's a good postcard. So
Once
that's
again,
Callum.
Dunn murdering someone.
Yeah. In turn 1.
But this one might be a little bit. Ooh, that's weird. You suddenly it's like, oh, I just turned now.
Netcode probably.
Little bit,
Yeah.
yeah, I imagine.
Can you play it again? We are not checking anything else, right? Yeah. We are only checking Callum and Ida. First and second. Yeah, it's 5 for me. I don't think Ido cut him off or anything.
It's a 5 for Callum, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, wait, let me see what is actually put here. Okay, I'm gonna write it down.
Can you watch
Squeeze
it from Callum's? Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Maybe Ido cuts him off, but I don't think so.
So he's very late on the brakes, but it's
No, look at this line. Like,
So that
we are
is
past apex. He's still not looking at con.
yeah.
another 5 for Callum. Okay, next.
That's
10,
10.
right? 10, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, so yeah,
lap
5
1,
doubles
turn
10,
1.
sorry, yeah.
Next.
I always forget that.
Lap 1, turn 2. Polyvius against Polpo.
Polybius on Alpo.
Before this happens, I just want to. The VSC was announced by then.
Okay, good to know.
So this was the overtake under VSC. VSC announcement, rather.
Ooh. Libad rejoin?
Yep, that's what I reported.
Can I see it again?
Yeah, it's bad.
Haha! Line is mine.
Okay, it's obviously a bad rejoin, but do we know the exact moment where the VSC got announced?
I think Polly got his position back, right?
Also,
The second I saw
I
this.
I asked for it.
By this
I
point,
asked for it later on.
yeah, by this point it would have been announced.
yeah, okay, then
'Cause
by
I-
this
I
point he
had my
was
camera.
already ahead of him. Also, he was on track.
Yeah, I had my camera right here. I saw at least 2 cars and more being hit. I was announcing
You
it now.
saw my very nice skin.
This is nice.
Oh, yeah, this one's just, yeah. Yeah, I like this one.
It was way too easy to make for how good it looks.
So yeah, 5 double to 10 for Alpo for rejoining badly.
Yeah.
For Monsieur Polari.
So we're gonna put it as an unsafe rejoin, not causing a collision, right?
Yeah, unsafe rejoin.
Unsafe rejoin.
Okay, then we have next turn. Sis Murray against Washik.
Murai. Why is my replay being weird? Oh, for God's sake. Give me stuff back. Lost all my stuff. There we go. Hello then. What did you say? Sismoi. When?
The turn 3.
Vasek? What are you doing?
It says here,
Wait, does
Washik overtook 3 cars on track after the VSC was called out.
Oh, and then hits his team.
Also, he does not. Does he give it back?
He gave it back to Ludwig.
Right.
Yeah, but that's 1 of 3.
Yeah, I know. Maybe he gives them back later.
So
Yeah, that's
5. Are we
what
saying
it
5 for Vasek for overtaking? Oh, I haven't actually looked at the logs yet, so I need to look at that.
Look at his point of view and from the beginning of the safety car.
Yeah.
That's also lap 1.
Yeah, so it gets doubled. The safety car got called here.
Back here.
Okay. Can you slow it down? Okay, so that's 3
He's
cars.
realised now.
Yeah, okay, it was 3 cars. Just
Did he
wanted
give
to
the
make sure.
position back?
Oh, yeah, that's overtaking under the safety car. And
You gave Luke.
was
You gave
the
Luke
hit really his fault, or was it?
It's too close.
Constantine, but
The 2
I mean,
cars.
2 cars land isn't said for nothing.
I think I can see from Vasek's point of view, he's saying Sis overtaking. I'm guessing when the VSC is being announced, so maybe it was Sis giving Vasek taking the position he should have had back. Because this is the point when I'm playing the VSC. This is the point when I'm announcing it. Oh, I guess not. Just look at
Okay,
car
can
radar.
you?
Right back, guys.
Yeah, can you give it slow motion from here? Yeah, he stays ahead of them.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, he should be behind Steve Lincoln, Ericsson, and Murray.
He should behind Steve Link, yes.
So who does he overtake? Steve Link and
Steve Link and Ericsson and Murray.
He overtakes all of them and gives 1 position back to Ericsson. If I
so
remember
2
correctly.
overtakes. 2
That's
illegal
rubber, isn't it?
overtakes. Yeah, that's rubber.
I mean, everyone is still on full power, and if the VSC has been announced by then, they shouldn't be. At
By
least he
everyone,
is.
you mean Vasek.
Yeah, okay, by now the
Now
other
they
ones
go
are
off
lifting.
power. But yeah, Wasik doesn't lift. Now he
He's
did.
also speeding under the safety car by doing
Well,
this.
it hasn't actually been deployed yet.
Yeah, just announced.
And then
Still,
he's
you shouldn't overtake, so.
Now he's realised, or at least the VSC's actually been deployed.
And by that time, it's already too late.
I'll say 10 because 2 cars.
Yeah.
5 for each.
I mean, that gets doubled to a 20 then.
that's a 20, yeah.
I don't think so.
Is
VSC
that-
shouldn't be considered like lap 1 VSC should be bigger or something.
Okay, but does it, like, if we give 10 now, does that comply with the spotting regulations? Is that clear?
Yes, there's no sort of. Let me see about VSCs.
Yeah, look up the chapter about VSC and the chapter that says that we double penalties in lap 1, because I think if we say that every penalty gets doubled in lap 1, then we have to double it.
Yeah, not
Yeah,
just
so I'm seeing
collisions.
22.3. It just says, with the exceptions listed, no overtaking is allowed in the VSC period or the countdown period prior to the VSC being deployed.
Okay, and the article about us doubling the penalties in lap 1?
That is, I forget what that is. It's article.
I think it says all incidents.
Article 13.2. Any incident on the first lap has its time penalty doubled.
Okay, incident, and
This is not an incident, right?
yeah, this is reckless driving.
This is a violation.
Violation, yeah.
Yeah.
So 10.
The
in my-
hit is
doubled to 10 would be enough.
the overtaking, that's yeah.
It
for
shouldn't be
each car.
5 for each car. I don't think that's a bit overkill.
Okay, 5 doubled to 10 because it's a violation.
Okay.
Alright, so
And when he hits his teammate, that was a racing incident?
Yeah.
S- Okay.
Nothing
Because,
big
I mean,
happened.
you could argue because he was speeding under the safety car that it's his fault that he couldn't react in time.
Okay, so 10.
But that it's a close call, right? When they're calling the
Yeah.
safety car and then you're figuring out and you're avoiding cars.
Which is why I think 5 double to 10 would be sufficient.
Yeah,
I
okay.
think so as well.
Okay.
So now we go to Jens's. It says turn 1.
Lap 2, turn 1.
It says turn 1.
Thanks for that, Jens. Very specific.
Unless I wrote it wrong. Let me check again. Okay. It says race 2 VSC2. No, wait, that's another one. Yeah, this says race 2, turn 1. That's it. I would assume that's lap 1, turn 1.
It's going to have to be. It's not specific enough, so we can't look at
And
it.
the other one says lap 4, turn 5, 6. Maybe we can watch that one.
This is lap 3, so lap 4, yeah?
Hello.
Hello.
Hey,
Back to my Wani boys again.
back to your older boy voice.
Lap 4, turn 5 and 6, right?
Yes.
Well, that's now. Under VSC.
Oh, I remember that crash. This is not it.
Where is it?
Keep moving. Should be here. Or another lap then. Which lap, Chance? Lap 3. He said lap 3 in chat. Are we in lap 3?
It's 4.
On lap 4.
Alright, I'll clarify to you.
Hello, Jens. How you doing?
I'm fine. Here in this second VC, right?
This one,
No,
the second
this
VSC.
is
Yeah.
it.
Is
The
this the one
second
we're talking about, or is the one
VSC.
before that?
But
Yeah,
you made
only-
another report for the second VSC.
Yeah, this is second VC. Ollie overtook me here.
Yeah, but the one before that.
And the one before that was nothing, just lap 1, turn 1. What the fuck
Oh,
happened
okay.
there?
So you weren't
Yeah.
involved in this. You just sort of, well, you kind of were, but. Oh,
No,
that's
but
taking
after
the
this,
overmove. And then
Ollie overtakes me here while we're under the
Yes,
VC.
I remember seeing that.
Oh, I don't know if it's here.
Yeah, okay. Ollie's
Second VC.
And I did say, yeah, I remember saying in voice chat he needs to give up the position, and he didn't.
The other
Okay, so
incident
what are
was
we
lap-
looking here? Overtaking and not following instructions?
No, but
Yeah, he
like,
was instructed to give up the position.
George, you're in lap 3 now, right? Or
Yes. Yeah, lap 3. No,
Yeah,
4, sorry, 4.
Oh, then I counted wrong. Then it will be lap 5 where I crashed.
Okay. Yeah, this one, Ollie was instructed to give up the position. And
Yeah.
he didn't. So 5 seconds. And lap 5, turn 5 and 6. I don't think a penalty needs to be given. You did yourself dirty there. That's your own fault.
You think so?
Oh,
That looks
like
pretty clear.
Yuka.
Can you play it on third person?
Yuka went pretty aggressively to like he was in front here, and they were going wide. So I was just like, oh, I'll take the normal line, be a little bit slower. Then Hilke slowed down so much to get the switchback
Yeah.
that it was like a 30-40 kilometers per hour difference, and he just took the corner. That's where it happened.
I think it's clutch
Oh
fault.
shit.
Oh, it's clutch, yeah. No. Yeah, Hilke, he's clutch.
Right, at this point in time, you're doing 137. Hilke is doing 120. Not that much difference really. It's about 20 kph.
I mean, there's a delay.
You're going.
in the speed.
True.
Yeah, but the delay is for the same, or for everybody the same, isn't it?
No, when you're slowing down more, it will delay more.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
Logic.
you're right.
The thing here is that Jason, I cannot pronounce that name.
clutch. You can say clutch.
Clutch. Okay, Clutch. The thing is that Clutch tried to do a cutback, but did not
Yeah.
take into account that Chance was going to the inside.
Yeah,
I mean,
because it's coming too fast.
by that time they were. Is that already side by side or?
No, dude. Jens was
No.
doing a dive bomb.
Yeah, okay.
Not side by
So
side.
then the move was on that perspective at least okay from Clutch.
Yeah, from my point of view, you are still not side by side, although you try to commit yourself to the outside.
No,
I
it's
wouldn't-
not. It's nothing about like making a move. It's like I was going to the apex of the corner. They were around the outside, and Hilke decided to take the switchback, and he with that was so much slower and got in front of me that we crashed. He just slowed down so much that it's
Yeah, I get your point. I think I get your point.
Yeah, where will
I get your
Jens
point
go?
too,
Like,
but-
where will Jens go? Go back to the start
Like,
of the clutch move.
I was already just lifting.
Remember
give
when we
them
said if you're involved in the incident, you don't get an
Yeah.
opinion?
Yes.
You shouldn't be argumenting so much, just finding the
Mhm.
incident.
We didn't let Danny do it earlier.
So, can you start when clutch tries to do the switchback? Pause it right there, but go on.
I'll go for...
Here, I guess.
I
Yeah.
would say now, yeah.
Please don't hit me.
Slow
It's
down.
beaten there.
Can we play it slow?
That's 12 times. Nah, move wasn't on.
And then I will say racing instant.
Yeah, I would say
Yeah.
racing instant.
Also,
yeah.
no penalty needed. I mean,
Oh yeah, Jens penalised himself.
that was.
Good admin.
I wouldn't penalize Jens anyway.
Yeah,
I would
there was
penalize
no
clutch,
penalty
but-
needed anyway, but
Yeah, because they are not side by side.
There you
Yeah.
can tell that the difference in speed is not that big. Otherwise,
It was
Clutch
17
would have-
kilometers an
was
hour
shutting
difference
out.
at the moment of hit, or just before the hit.
Yeah.
So it was 17.
so yeah, Jens misjudged the speed and paid the price, basically.
Yeah.
So
Cool. Next.
let me write this
Because
down.
this is running quite long now, this stream. We've just reached 2 hours. Thank
And
you to all
two, yeah.
20 people who are still watching this.
Yeah.
Then we have Nacho, 11-14
Where is he?
against Michael Vincent Wayuni Velasquez.
Should be here. You can see it on the car radar.
Bonk.
5.
5.
Yeah, that's fine.
And technically should have been a VSC. 1, 2, 3, 4.
yes.
Yep. There you go. That's 360 right there. Good job.
Yeah, that should
I
have
mean,
been 5.
technically that
Should have been
would have
VSC.
should have been a VSC, but in that case, I mean, there was damage done, but I personally don't see much issue in not having a VSC there.
Yeah.
In hindsight,
Yeah, I mean everyone got going again, so
yeah, nobody lost a lot of time.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, so 5 seconds.
5. Alright, next.
Next, then we have these 2 timestamps by Kayadi, and it doesn't say anything. No race, lap, nor turn. You want to check if there's something there?
Let's check it.
8 minutes 8. Against Takuma.
That will be race 1.
Yeah, that will be race 1. Kayadi
Then
was
check
on his own.
6 minutes 37 against Dirty.
That's this one.
Yep.
Ooh. That's a little unfortunate because Kayadi's braking, he's sort of easing off because he's seen Ali up ahead lose the car a bit. But it is Kayadi moving over to the right.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we say that that's a racing incident.
So, yeah,
I would say a racing incident.
Yeah. Next.
Yeah, that's the one from race 1 against Takuma. It's what we're missing.
Is that the only thing left?
Yeah.
Cool. Let's go and bring that up now. We're almost there. AF1 will be here in about 5 minutes' time once we finish this last one. Well, even less than that. 2 minutes, probably. Home stretch.
Relate, be patient. Patience is a virtue, you know.
Indeed. And everybody here has been very patient. So thank you for that. And hopefully you've enjoyed seeing all these crashes. There's been some, there have been some very interesting incidents. There always are. There always are.
Yeah. This kind of streams makes Wreckfest looks like a kid's game, you know?
I really like that you put in "this is gonna belong" in the stream title.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, how many reports did we get until yesterday? Like 25?
25. 25 was only AF4.
By the end, we had 45.
45.
Oh.
And half of this was AF4.
And I missed that. Damn.
Even though I would say like I wasn't here for the AF4 but on stream it looked quite clean for AF4 standards.
Yep.
Probably just not this many huge pileups and more smaller stuff.
Yep.
So
Tobo makes a good idea. Tobo has a good idea. Shouldn't we host AF4 in Wreckfest?
No.
No, as I say, I'll reiterate the point of AF4. The point of AF4 is to learn racecraft. I know that sounds crazy, but it works.
It works,
we see the clean drivers coming through, and they come through and do other series.
And while learning, everyone does mistakes. It's only human.
That's why we issue these penalties, to make it really clear what should be done and what not, at least under our
also
opinion.
that's why we have AF4, so these mistakes happen in one place instead of in every single league.
Which is exactly what we're saying. AF3, AF1, perfectly clean. AF Asia usually clean. Whoa, Takuma!
I mean, I wouldn't say perfectly, but that's a little biased.
Takuma, any explanations now that you're here?
I mean, it's a slam dunk. Let's give him the penalty and then let him explain himself.
Yes.
5 or 10?
Let's see the speed differential.
Okay, 5 will be enough, I think. 5 will be enough. Takuma, explain yourself.
Yeah, I was trying to go around Jake, then he flopped off, so I couldn't see my breaking point, which was the asphalt. But it was my fault anyway. If you look at the onboard, it's kind of hard to see the breaking point. So missed it.
You were using green patch, right, for breaking point?
Yeah, the tire mark. Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Oof, no, it was way too hot.
That's literally what happened.
Yeah, because I missed the breaking point too. That's it.
Okay. 5 seconds for that. 1 point for Takuma.
5 seconds.
Job done. And now for what apparently people seem to think is the main event. AF for this one. Considering the amount of penalties, I wouldn't say so. AF1.
Did I get
anyone? Sorry.
Oh, I was going to say, did I get a report on me about the start or?
No.
Oh.
I'm going to look at the start anyway because it's funny.
Yeah, but I'm asking if anyone reported something from the start because
Yes.
I think so.
yes. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Andrea Di Noia against Rubber.
Okay.
That
What
you mean? Or,
did he?
well, technically
So-
that wasn't the start. It was before.
Yeah, I think we'll point out
Ah,
beforehand.
that one.
We really appreciate everyone's patience with this because we had a lot of technical issues. You know, we're going into a lot of situations that we've never done before. We've never done sort of a formation start into a standing start. That was completely new. Right, so if I skip to 5 minutes in, that's when the race started.
By the way, in the stream, that camera that you put for the formation, it looked nice. Good choice.
Oh, which one was it? Like this one, or was it?
No,
Drone cam, right?
When
On
we're
top.
forming to start.
Yeah.
You don't see that in sim racing because it's automatic.
Oh, I guess we'd already started.
Yeah, that was that the race start.
Yeah, that's
No,
a
that
race
wasn't
start.
the race start.
Oh,
Formation
it's
lap.
because I joined late. That's why I've got no idea. So
Yeah,
It's
Toa
technically the
Pato
formation
was
lap.
in the pit.
yeah,
Started
so
in the
Tom
pit.
is here on the front right.
Yeah,
No,
you
this
should
is
go.
this is the formation lap. This is the start of the formation
Yeah.
lap.
Yeah, this is where he does the early start.
Oops. And then everyone else goes sort of doesn't quite know what to do.
Yeah, during a formation
like-
lap
I'm
start,
like,
maybe
go,
just
go,
wait
go.
until the car in front of you has gone.
Yeah,
I
that's.
mean, we
how
have
you start.
time during a formation lap. It's not a race.
Yeah. Well, no, the time was going. The time always
I mean-
goes. I added an extra
Yeah,
4
the time
minutes
always
on.
goes. Yes,
but
yes.
it
I mean,
wasn't
4
enough.
minutes for one lap is quite generous.
Yeah, you'd think that.
Yeah.
So yeah, and everyone was kind of cautious about going, and eventually we got people going, and it was great for. It was good enough from there. Obviously, and while this was happening, we were also sort of negotiating. Okay, Patoba, we'll need you to start from the pit lane, to drive through. And we're going on the fly completely improvising everything. As you see the top 5 coming through, as they were supposed to. I still have no idea why it didn't work. Why the Superpole guys weren't at the front of the grid. They should have been.
Yeah, we should test that later.
Yep.
Yeah, I compared it with the default one. There's no difference in the settings we've put, but the default one has Q3 ahead of Q2 ahead of Q1. So I've got no idea.
Yeah, just test it after this, and then we can make sure it should work next time.
Anyway, skipping ahead, I guess, was there any incidents during the formation lap?
Not
Not
that
that I
I
can tell.
know of.
Well,
Did
the
did
hit.
anything get reported?
No.
I think there was a hit on the formation lap that someone reported. If I'm not wrong, that I think that's the touch that someone meant.
With rubber?
I think so.
That might have been out on the grid, actually.
I think that was on the grid.
So here's what happened when we got to the grid.
Also, the grid is very, very
Weird.
yeah.
It is a bit weird. So you probably heard on the stream, I was live saying, okay, rubber on the left, then go on the right, and rubber's just
Robert went just
completely misses it.
And then that's reported, and then he hits Andrea Di Noia.
Yeah, on the reverse journey. So I'm dealing with that while trying to get people in the right boxes.
Yep. Yeah. Oh.
Oh,
There
it's
was-
fine.
didn't.
Yeah,
touch.
but in
It's
There it is.
Oh, now.
there we go.
It's just going back and forth.
Okay, so behind
I
that,
would
things
say-
are going okay. Obviously, the confusion with Patoba going back into the pits makes things a little bit more complicated. But I was still sort of saying, okay, Wolf to the right, Fail to the left, and so on. And then we get back to about P11 and things start going awry.
Yeah, Roman Nash looked out of the place, so
Only a little
Soriano
bit,
didn't know
that's
what
fine.
to do.
So Matty was going one grid slot back. Costa was deciding, okay, I need to go to the left-hand side, but no, Mythic needs to be on the left and Costa needs to be on the right. So I'm relaying that, saying, no, you guys need to switch. And then this happens. So Redact is just sort of everyone is just sort of waiting behind.
Yeah, which is good.
And this takes us, it's on 5 times now, so I need to do this. Facet goes into place, and now we got Mythic, who's, I'm saying, reverse, come on!
Just being
Reverse, get in
careful.
your slot!
If rubber was this careful.
At that point, I was like, yeah, okay, that's good enough. That'll do.
Actually, that's legal.
It is. Matty should bring a slot forward.
Yeah.
Also, I rejected. Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
it
but
goes
everyone
a
else
little
was,
forward.
and it took that long for everyone to be in position, and then at last we came to the lights, and got going.
One,
And I was
what
counting
grid
down.
position should Togo Patobo have?
6. He would have been in P6.
Because wouldn't it be an advantage to start on the pit lane in this
Oh, no,
situation?
He's gonna wait.
No.
He was told I said he goes after
The
after
back.
everyone's gone past,
Ah,
like a
okay,
normal starter
okay.
from the pit lane.
Yeah, good.
But his grid slot should be empty.
It is, I guess.
No, it's not.
Right,
Okay,
and here's
that
who's
was
going
this
3,
grid spot.
2, 1, and then
Hold on, before this, we should decide on what to do with rubber
Yeah,
and
rubber.
SV.
What are we doing with rubber? I would say that's penalty worthy.
Yeah,
I think so.
He
Yeah.
didn't follow
you can see
instruction.
the damage on the front. No, you can't.
it was
So
completely unnecessary.
Wait,
You
what did he
explain.
do?
damage. There's damage.
Yeah,
I mean,
think
at
that
the
would
point
be...
the grid wasn't formed. He should have just gone in a little slower.
I don't quite understand why he went that far away from the grid. Like, he went all the way to here. Before realising-
Yeah.
with me
And you
going,
told
wait,
him
where
stop.
are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going?
Yeah, I think he didn't realize that the grid was there.
Even though he was parked on the grid anyway. Before.
Yep.
But
How
okay.
when you realize that the grid is before the starting line?
Yeah,
No, I don't know.
So 5?
5.
And how-
Robert
what-
just said in chat he went that far because he didn't understand how we were gonna start.
Oh.
I mean, I did
Okay,
say
that's a fair point for going so wide, but I mean that
Yeah,
doesn't
that's not
really
what we are
excuse and
penalized.
reversing into someone.
and he
I mean,
stopped and then reversed.
fair enough, but like I did say clearly, we're doing a standing start back on the grid. Odd on the
Everywhere.
left, even on the right. You know, I said all of that in the voice chat.
Everyone else got it also.
Well,
Well,
yeah,
until
pretty
the
much.
half-
The
second
first
half.
5, the second to 5th definitely got it. Everyone else
Rob-
behind that seemed to start to get it because obviously they had to deal with. Okay, wait. So Patobo's coming into the pit, so I'm an extra position forward. You know, that's confusing in itself.
I was quite far forward in my box.
Yeah, Robert. Yes, you said something about VSC, so I was confused. That's because I was saying we're going to start with the VSC, so I'm going to deploy the VSC for 30 seconds.
But that was after.
And at the end,
That
But
was
you weren't
after that
able.
when
he
that goes,
passed.
I know we couldn't do that anyway. So yeah, everything
But
that could go
it
wrong
doesn't
did
matter.
go wrong. But yeah, I'd say considering this is the first time he was completely unprepared, he did an excellent job.
Yeah, and hopefully this doesn't happen again.
So many more things could have gone wrong too, so I'm grateful that we got many things right.
And that's why it's important to follow instructions, listen and follow instructions.
Yes.
Most
So
people
that's
did.
what
Most
the
people did.
penalty. That's why the penalty should go.
And the
How
best part
much?
was the race into turn 1 was pretty much clean.
I mean, after the whole situation on
wasn't.
getting on the grid and like the first 10 meters of starting, it was average or good compared to other AF1 or I mean AF races that we held.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wait, let's finish with the rubber. Is it 5 or 10?
I think 5.
5.
5.
10
5.
is certainly not necessary.
5. I would also go that 5 is way too much, but I think it's our lowest penalty. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Technically, he couldn't get 10 because it didn't count as the first lap. It was formation lap. So it was 5.
Yeah,
That's divided by 0.
we
Yeah.
found our own loopholes, but anyway.
Yeah. So yeah, this here Fern got the worst of it.
Yes.
He got spun and then crashed into.
He got skewered by his teammate.
Mythic.
There was
No, it's
touch
Fail who
in
touches
front
him
of him.
first.
Fail touches first. That doesn't make him lose his
So
car.
you see, Guerra's going around at this point. Fern
He's
is
trying
stuck
to-
anyway. He does manage to, because Guerra gets turned back round again, so he goes left.
Fail
Fern
got
slows
hit.
down.
Fail got hit.
yeah,
Fern
Fern
get hit
slows
by Costa.
down to not hit. Yeah.
Okay, well, he just gets caught in the
Fail
caught in
also
Constantino.
stopped.
But
And
yeah,
that
what Fern
caused
was
us-
complaining was about by Mythic.
Yeah, It's just
Mythic
Mythic.
finished the job. Fern was already going back. He's just about to save it. You just see there, he's flicked to the right
Yeah.
a little bit. He's just about to save it and just.
Yeah, all
mean,
those
Can I go
little
on board
bumps,
with
it's okay.
Mythic?
There's not a lot
Quite
Mythic could have done.
unfortunate.
But yeah.
Mythic with pedals.
Yeah.
No, he could have gone.
Yeah,
He was
he's not
completely
on
eased off.
purpose.
As, you know,
Yeah, not enough vision to
Oh, he was
realize what's
using,
going on. I think.
Yeah.
Like,
he
look
was
at this.
using
No,
quite a
yeah.
lot of
Yeah.
breaks.
It happens so
Yeah, he
fast.
realized way too late.
Yeah.
But it's not his fault that he
That's
was able
unfortunate.
to-
just
Yeah, I'm a
unfortunate.
little surprised he didn't lock up. So it looked like he was using quite a lot of pressure on the brakes.
The Mythic, it wasn't using
Uh,
any.
He was
Can you
at
go
the
back
very
a
end.
bit?
Mythic
was
was off
cruising in the
throttle
turn.
only.
Yeah, completely off throttle.
Yeah, no, I mean when he was braking into turn 1.
Ah,
Full brakes, which was interesting.
Yeah, because I remember if I were to go full brakes for longer than like a split second, I would instantly lock up.
But he didn't
Maybe
lock
yeah,
up.
but
he lowered
maybe
the brake power.
pressure is very low.
Yeah.
I was running
Just the
minimum
input.
brake pressure, but
Okay, guys,
yeah.
guys, the stream is going way too long. Let's concentrate on the penalties.
Yeah. Sorry.
There's only 5 for this, so we've still got what?
Yeah,
3
he's
to
easing
go?
off. He's easing off all the time. That's
Yeah.
I think that's
Yeah.
how he
Never
does it.
goes into power.
Okay, so let's get on
Mhm.
to the penalties. Sorry
Yeah.
for wasting the time.
This
Okay.
wasn't reported, and since we agree that it's a racing incident,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna make a report of this.
Penalties, no.
Mhm.
So we continue.
Yep.
We have. This is confusing. First of all, nobody put turns in their incident.
Oh.
They put laps.
That's fine.
So we have Voltashu lap 3. Wolf Team Racing says that did a Kimi on him.
Give me it to Josh at the Nürburgring.
I mean, doing a Kimi on someone that could be a lot of things. He was.
Yeah.
Says Kimi did to Josh, so that means that he got punted by the rear or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, I
the
think we
Kimi
just saw it.
Yeah, I think it was that.
Yeah, I think we just passed it.
Did we?
Yeah.
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 On lap 1.
Yes.
Lap 3.
This is lap
Lap
1.
3.
Oh.
Oh.
And what happened there then?
Oh, I think he Polybius went
Oh,
wide.
was
I
it
think
there?
that's Polybius.
You're saying Boltash got rear ends, is that what you're saying?
And Polybius wasn't even racing.
Oh, never mind. I saw a yellow car. I thought it was Polybius.
Yeah, no, this is Rick.
Yeah.
No, that
That
was okay.
isn't-
Yeah, well, okay, let's go to lap
Okay.
3.
It was because of the red on the thing that goes over the tire. I was looking on the car radar and I thought that he was punting him off the track.
I
Maybe
say this is lap 2.
because it was just gone.
Fun on chat. Fun. It's not getting penalized, but it's because it hasn't been. Was it reported, Josh?
It wasn't
No.
reported.
It wasn't reported. So.
Also, it's
But in any case, it was a racing incident.
yeah.
Because it's
He couldn't tell
Constantine
what was happening. It happened too fast for him.
People,
He
you
couldn't react.
slowed down to avoid Guerrero, which was fair enough.
File
But then everyone
File
behind
also
wasn't
slowed
slowing
down, but
It's just Constantino. There it is.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, yep.
He never went into power, basically.
F5.
But this is a report from Wolf. Oh yeah.
Uha,
Oh,
exit.
I think this is Wolf's fault.
Yeah.
Because at the minute,
can we see it in slow motion?
Mm. Yeah, he tried to
No.
maximize his exit, and he assumed that the Alex in front of him would go full speed.
so I'm seeing here that Daniel Wolf is trying to aim for the apex on the exit, where Voltaggio already is.
The Boltasha they leave cars with.
No, this is okay. The exit is the problem.
Oh, the
Yeah,
exit
it's
is
the
the
exit's
problem.
the problem. Yeah.
Here, nothing happened. Everything is perfect.
Oh, I was right behind this. I remember that.
But Voltaggio's trying to turn in for the apex, for the exit, and Wolf isn't.
That's Wolf's fault. Yeah.
That was fault. And
It's kind of assuming
also,
Voltaggio's going off track, and Voltaggio changes his line to try and stay on track. So Wolf.
So that's 5 seconds.
Mhm.
now wait for the region because there, I know how something happened in the region too.
That?
Yeah, that's a
That's
that's a
five.
bad rejoin. He had to break. That's another 5 seconds.
5 for
Who's
Bolt.
that?
5 for Voltashu.
That's Mati, right?
Yeah, I
Matt's
mean,
three
if
on
you
the outside now.
rejoin in a
Yeah.
way that a different driver has to brake or go off throttle or change his
Well,
line,
in
Yeah,
fact,
yeah.
you
avoid
essentially
him.
hit Daniel on the rejoin anyway.
Has to
Yeah.
actively
Yeah,
avoid you.
Made the other guy slow down.
Yeah, that's 5 seconds for an unsafe
Yeah.
rejoin.
Yeah, unsafe rejoin 5 seconds.
Good,
I
that
agree
was
with that.
another one.
At least it didn't cause a pileup.
Yeah, so 5 to Wolf and 5 to Voltashu. 5 to
Yeah.
Wolf because of the incident with Voltashu, and 5 to Voltashu for bad rejoin.
Yeah. Next.
So now it gets a little.
Yeah,
harder to
let me
understand.
help you with
Hazy.
that. Let me help you with that.
I redacted went again Miguel Costa.
I was
I
at
don't
versus
know.
Miguel Costa.
Let me find this on the report because I don't have
And
anything else than that.
Also,
That's-
there's a
that's Miguel
report from
behind.
Voltashu that Annie jump started.
That's really, really difficult to decide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where is this?
Oh no, we went at 30
Okay.
at 43 minutes to go.
Yep.
Yes.
So we can work that out, I think.
Okay, there is a
Um,
timestamp here. I missed
I
that.
mean, the race starts a little before we go lights out, and the time starts counting down when it's lights out.
Yes, the
but
time
we
would start
can-
at, I think it was like started at 4:20 on my replay. So the actual
Okay,
race would start at 10:20, I think. 6 minutes, yeah, 6 minutes after, yeah.
Let's go to the I redacted one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
where
do
is
that
it?
one first, and then the early
the last
start.
easy one. 1824.
18:24.
Yep. Costa does not finish overtaking move before coming across track, causing an incident.
This is 18:24.
Then you should go ahead because you join later.
Oh yeah. Forward another, what, 40 seconds or so?
You just
But I
keep an
mean-
eye on Costa.
Yeah, I think they're referring to those timestamps because they're using the replay that was provided on the
Yeah.
report channel. No, I think this is a replay from Josh himself, right?
Yeah, this is my own replay, yeah.
So we take an account. Go a bit more here.
I think people really got the hang of the brakes with this.
Oh.
They got the hang of the trail braking, take it easy. You can really throw some speed through the corners.
Redacted says it's at the chicane before the
I think I
uphill.
remember seeing this. They're both off track. Yes, I remember that. Nope.
Still go ahead. You give it a few more laps.
That's
Got
why you
to
need
re-out
to
a
put
little
turn
bit.
and lap as well as timestamps.
Yeah, I mean, technically we don't. Like, do we accept any reports that also do not feature timestamps
If it's
or
got timestamp
laps?
or lap and turn.
Yeah,
that's
okay,
fine.
then we need to accept it. If there was like only T crashed into me, then it's
That's
Not
5
that
for
it's not
Costa. That's kind
accepted.
of
It's that
obvious.
it takes us too long to
yeah,
find
that's
it.
5 for Costa.
You-
If
Five for
side by
Costa.
side, he would needs to leave the space all the time. You need to leave a space.
Yep. So 5 Costa, agree?
Yeah,
We'll see what
5.
happened after
Yes.
this. This was,
Yeah.
I saw this on the stream. Well, I didn't see this on the stream, but I saw it on the track map.
Yep.
Did
All
I
of
go
this going on.
360? Very safe rejoin there.
Yeah, all good. So 5 seconds for Costa.
Okay, now it gets a little bit muddy.
So
We have Voltashu's Arnie's jump start by Voltashu.
Yep.
Miguel Costa also saying that Wasik did something stupid at the grid.
It was 10:20.
It says 1 minute from Miguel Costa. It says 1 minute on the grid. Costa and Wasik.
Costa and Vasic.
Yep.
On the grid.
On the grid. And the time
you're
stop
saying-
is 1 minute.
Are you saying they're jump starting? Oh.
Josh is lagged out.
Yeah. Where is Wasik here?
It's fine on the stream. So this is. So Vasic is at the back, I think. Oh no, he's next to him. So you can see the power on at the minute, but not moving as much. 10:20 is now, so lights out will be like in a couple of seconds. We'll put in like half a second. Full power for Wolf. If I fail, full power for Rubber.
I didn't know you could do that.
You can. I think what I did, I went full power into
Hello?
neutral and then just switched gear.
Arnie's braking.
Oh, I think he's braking because he
Went
doesn't have
early?
a clutch.
Not relevant. It's electric. You don't need a clutch.
Oh.
I think it's because Arnie went early.
I mean, you can be in gear and use the clutch to not go.
Yeah, the clutch does work, but you don't need to like do the normal lift up the clutch.
Oh,
gently
I
to
see
get
what he did. He braked up to avoid contact with your aisle.
He braked to avoid contact with Drought.
Yeah. So we're talking about the something that happened between Wasik
No, but
and...
this also, they say, Alexander says that this is a jump start.
Oh, way
It doesn't
before.
look like so.
I
in
don't
compared
think-
to rubber.
Can we get a slow motion and compared to all the others? I mean,
Still, that
I'm
wouldn't be
gonna
enough.
get up.
Who
I'm
do we
gonna get up
compare?
yesterday's stream.
I mean, we
compare
need to give the
rubber, but
benefit of the doubt. We don't have anything really to compare to tell if it was a jump start or not.
Yeah, we don't have.
We can watch the stream from yesterday. I've got it up now.
Yeah, we can do that.
I think I would have been riding a wall with Rubber, and that doesn't really help.
still, this wouldn't be enough of a reason.
Yeah, it wouldn't be enough.
Yeah.
I don't think it's possible. We can't really decide anymore.
Maybe he got the best start without jump starting. Who knows?
Okay, Josh, look at the chat. It says way before, and it says red lights before formation lap. That's what's
Oh.
been reported.
That's
He-
the
he
the
says-
Wasik
it says
one?
there
Yeah,
was a one.
Costa.
Ah,
was-
okay.
Oh, in the
I mean-
formation lap. Okay.
Yes.
Right, so started at
This one.
4:20. So who questioned who? Sorry.
Was it?
Vasic crashed
Costa.
into. Oh
Costa
yes.
questioned Vasic.
Yeah. Okay. So here's. This is Vasic here.
And Costa just ahead.
Yep.
I think the
guys,
reason he got
I've,
hit. Sorry, go on.
I've just watched the stream from yesterday, and Arnie was not a jump start.
Okay,
Look at me.
cool.
I think that's Vasic hit Costa because Gutierrez hit Vasic.
I had to go back.
If you're involved in this
I
incident,
thought-
you shouldn't give your opinion.
Yeah, that's true.
So he's
But
stuck.
the problem is Costa. It takes forever to start.
They
Yeah,
all
maybe
do.
because the people in front of him haven't
Yeah, but in
started yet. If it's
comparison with the guy in front, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, I think if you're like in a formation lap, it's not about getting a good start, it's about not crashing into the guys in front of you. So
Yeah,
if you
but-
just wait a bit until the guy in front of you has actually gone and then accelerate,
So again,
this
at full
wouldn't
speed.
But look at the guy in front of
Barely
Costa.
tap.
He's already
no
gone.
tap.
He tapped.
So it's
yeah,
'cause-
okay,
it's 'cause
look at the
Gutierrez
guy in
hits.
front of Costa.
Go in front of Costa.
You just put the camera a little bit down so you can see.
Yeah.
Yeah, there.
First bonk, second
Yeah,
bonk.
he could
All
have
of
gone a
these is
little
Vasic.
earlier, but
All of
after the
these
first
Vasic's
bonk,
fault.
it's
It's not though. Because again, watch here.
At least first one is.
Yeah, he starts there, but it doesn't bonk, so it's okay.
No,
yeah,
no.
that's not a
Catch the
bonk.
first one. Catch the first one. But
Yeah, okay, this is fine until now.
look here.
Then he bonk,
He
Bonk.
bonks.
That's like a lag bonk. That's like.
then
Doesn't
again,
matter.
Okay, first two.
Correct.
then from Juan, and then again,
Third is from Juan's
They're
momentum, but
barely anything.
first two.
It's barely a tap.
and then
Yeah.
another one.
The hit that Gutierrez gave to Vasic was bigger than the one Vasic gave to Costa combined.
Yeah.
So
I
he
think-
was going. That's my point.
I think there's I think nothing to be given here.
No, No, it's just.
Yeah, I mean, the situation is
Hopefully
a
more
first for
patient.
everyone.
Yeah.
We didn't have any formation labs like now we have them in AF2.
Okay, so
Yeah,
that's
but
nothing.
Robert, you got 5 seconds because you came back into your position, and it was your own fault.
You came back in your position,
No,
and then
yeah,
you went back again and hit
yeah.
the person behind you, and then you went back in your position again.
I still think Vasek should be penalized for this.
Why?
Yeah.
He hit him twice by all himself.
But
Yeah.
barely any tap. The tap that Gutierrez gave to Vasek that caused one of the taps was bigger.
Okay, a warning to Vasek and Gutierrez.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Okay.
But again, completely unforeseen circumstances.
Yeah, we need to give the benefit of the doubt. The situation, we did not have this in AF1 before. Or the whole situation in Assetto Friends before.
Well, we've had formation labs before, but you know.
I'm gonna put it as reckless behavior. I don't have I don't have
You don't really have the words for
penalty for
this.
this.
We don't really have another word for it, but yeah.
Yeah.
Incident under formation lab.
Interesting
No,
line
that
by
doesn't
Vasek.
exist.
I mean, it's a formation lab, so
Yeah, it's the formation lab.
Doesn't matter.
And also, okay, I should not talk.
Warning for the two of you. And then we have this
The
is not
actual
the jump
thing.
start.
Yep.
Yeah,
The
Thomas
jump
Redacted-
start.
Redacted says, I'm going to be honest, everything from the start should be ignored. We had a procedure, we ran up on the fly, lots of confusion, and we are lucky this race even started half as good as it did. I agree.
Yes,
yes.
That's a fair point.
I think the way people conducted themselves in this was amazing.
Okay, so wait, does that mean we
Given the circumstances.
the penalty for rubber 9?
No, I
If we
think that
ignore
that's
everything, is
yeah.
that
That the
still
problem
on
with
there?
Brothers' penalty is that he didn't follow instructions, even though they were very
The
clear.
instructions were clear for rubber.
So it's not like he wasn't used to, because he wasn't, but it's just that he couldn't listen when he had to.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So the last one, João Vicente.
Right.
Last one for the
15:49.
race?
15:49.
Yeah, for the session.
Nice.
Oh, look at that timing. Look at that. Nailed that.
Andrea Di Noia is saying that he uses
he uses attack mode.
legally the attack mode.
Oh,
He
crap,
didn't
this is gonna be
activate it and used it. This is lap 6 he put also.
Okay, he's coming to the attack zone here. It's too
No,
far
he used
away.
it. He used it. Obviously, we got no feedback from it because KMR was gone.
Okay, so
But this is good enough given the circumstances.
Yes. Yeah.
yeah,
that
but
should
the
be-
activation point's that far behind. I don't.
Is that lap 6?
Sure. I mean, he went through the line, so I'm going to go with yes.
I would
Okay.
I would say again we also need to give the benefit of the doubt since we can't.
Yeah, tell
The
for sure.
KMR wasn't working, so
But Josh, are you sure that's lap 6?
I am
Maybe
as
he-
positive as I can be with this.
Maybe the timestamp. What is it that you
Well,
have?
you
1
said
minute
timestamp was
after?
15:49, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's there.
Okay.
I'll have a look on the next lap, just to be sure.
And when he uses it, look at the front.
It won't show up in the replay.
Oh. He's not even close.
It's weird. He tries it again.
Press again, but he does. Oh, since we didn't have KMR, he thought he should have been given the message.
I think it
Then
might be that
you-
I gave him
then
permission.
you
I gave him
said
permission to do that.
that
That's when we
KMR
realised KMR was down.
Yeah.
Because I went to look at the server thing. And I got top of the message saying #server_name hashtag, and that's a bad sign. It's like, uh-oh, that's not connected. And the list was all from like 11 AM. Red flag number 2. So yeah, that's when I realised KMR was down. I was like, yeah, okay, I saw you go through it. That's fine, go.
yeah, we need to give the benefit of the doubt there.
Yeah.
everything
Yeah.
collapsed. We had like almost
Yeah.
like a doomsday scenario.
We should
Also,
consider.
sorry.
Oh, sorry. I was going to say we should consider that the start itself from this race and everything that happened related to KMR could be totally different that could happen afterwards after this race, because KMR probably will work at the next race. So
You
we
say
will have that
probably.
system.
It's gonna
Yes,
have
we,
to.
we yeah. So I'll say that the penalties that will be given here or not may be different that we will get from the next races.
I mean, from my point of view in the race, I did not see anyone going for the attack mode line not going for the attack mode line and then using attack mode.
Mythic did, but that was because of a confusion. I talked to him about that.
I also did, and then I wasn't sure, and I never did it again. I did it only once at the beginning.
There were a couple of people that didn't use it at all, which is interesting. But yeah, Mythic used it early, but I think that was a confusion because I said, okay, attack mode is now, I think I used the word available.
Yeah, enabled, something like that.
Enable.
Yeah, and I think I need to use the word enabled in the future.
But that's again our fault, if at all.
But yeah,
yeah.
Say first race with a completely different format. I think we did quite well, considering everything that could go wrong did go wrong.
Did go wrong.
We had better races, but we also had worse races.
Yep.
Yeah.
So...
Once the racing got going, the racing was great, and luckily clean enough that we didn't have to do like some sort of fake virtual safety car.
Yep.
Yes.
So, Acoustical, next report that we got.
Was that it?
No, that's it.
That's it.
We good.
Right, that's it. It took us 2 hours 40 minutes. That's about as long as the AF1 stream was the other day. We're done. Okay. Stop moving stuff about. I think before we go, I'll spend like 2 minutes. Anybody have any feedback about this weekend?
Yeah.
Interviews.
Yeah,
No.
interviews.
No.
Interviews.
Yeah, does anyone have any feedback about this weekend? Anything they wanted to share? Go ahead.
Voltage is saying fits Super Bowl.
What was wrong with Super Bowl?
That it didn't work.
Bring back old interviews.
That'll be fixed.
What do you mean with old interviews?
In AF1 and I think AF Asia as well, I did like a group thing, so I just unmuted myself in the league race chat and just let everyone talk and explain.
Yeah,
an open panel. And I thought,
maybe next time just pull people in the streaming channel again.
Yeah, I'm just lazy about thinking of questions for interviews.
Like always.
Yes,
yeah. Like always.
Yeah. Other than that, maybe just thanks to all the 16 or 17 people who have stayed with us.
Yeah.
For 2 hours and 42 minutes.
Yeah, you guys are amazing to be able to withstand that much time watching a stream.
My internet cut out again for a second on my phone.
Thanks, Robert. Thanks.
Offer mental support for AF4 races. We'll see what we can do.
Yeah.
I think the mental support for AF4 races is you get a week off halfway through the season. There's your mental break. There's your mental support. Redacted saying Polly talked too much. Yeah, I agree.
Yep.
Rubber's saying Rubber's 14. He doesn't have a driving license, so he can't park. Fair enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to ask, has anything important happened in the last 2 minutes? Because I couldn't hear anything at that point.
Not exactly, no.
No.
Okay, good.
Okay, I think I'll do it for today.
Yes.
So we're going to go ahead.
Guys, someone was saying F1 skins not working on them. Have you checked that one?
I know of one. I think Lucas is the only one that I know of where it's definitely wrong.
Yes, mine was wrong.
But it wasn't like badly wrong. It was just the default BMW skin instead of his own BMW skin. So it's not the end. That wasn't the end of the world. I know it's not the
It's
same.
not
It's
the
not the
same
analog,
skin.
but that'll be sorted. We're gonna have a double check on AF1.
I have a
Yes.
feedback on AF1.
Go on.
Can we use a mod sound so it makes the cars sound louder?
I mean, I won't on the street. Streams, no. But if you want to use your own sound, by all means, as long as it doesn't break checksum.
Yeah.
For obvious reasons.
Okay, I really need to go. I'll be back later. Sorry.
Bye, Polybius again.
Bye, Polybius.
See you.
You forget to say goodbye this time. Bye.
I
Bye.
literally had to make Turkish meatballs while trying to listen and talk as well.
Yeah.
It was
I
quite
mean-
the thing.
It's not going to be like Swedish meatballs. You're not gonna beat that.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
we should.
We'll see about that. I'll have to discuss that later as I have to go now. So, see ya.
See ya.
Bye. Yes, that'll do us for today. So we've got AF3 is back on Motorsport Park this Friday. That starts at, I forget, 6 p.m. 6 p.m. GMT. AF4 is back next weekend as well. That's Saturday at 4 p.m. GMT with the Bend, Tail and Bend in Australia. AF Asia is back this weekend on Sunday morning at 10 a.m. GMT with Bud in New Delhi in India. And AF1 is back again on Sunday evening at 5 p.m. GMT for Zolder. But other than that, to say that's the schedule for this weekend. We'd love for you to join us. Follow us on Twitch, subscribe to us on Twitch, subscribe to us on YouTube to watch back any of our streams. Join us on Discord if you want to join any of our races, AF4 or our weekly races. Other than that, it's goodbye from me and goodbye from the rest of the admins.
Goodbye.
See you, people.
Goodbye.
Bye.